Alright, how's it going everyone? Welcome to the stream. Before we start, huge shout out as always to the Patreon members. We have Bruce H, Let's Go Gaming, Portal Master Eri, and Graphics by Connor. If you want to know how to be a member, the link is pinned in the pinned comment as well as in the description of the video. So let's get started. Alright, this is the first time I'm actually playing a game that isn't on an Xbox, PlayStation, Switch. This is actually on my PC, so hopefully it's good because this is a laptop. So let's try it out. Where is the game? Where is... oh, wait. Wait. Where the hell did I put the game? Here it is. Alright. So... you guys should be able to hear the music. Let me know if you can't. Oh, I'm so excited. How's it going, Oval? How's it going, Pizza Rolls? How's it going, Art? Hypno? I'm so excited. This game was like under $20, so I figured I would pick it up, and it's supposed to be very good, so I'm hyped. Alright, perfect. Let's go. I'm so excited. Start a new game here. The only thing that I don't know if you guys will mind is you're gonna be hearing my mouse clicking. I don't know if there's any way to stop that. Probably not. Alright, just a warning. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Do you want to continue? Imagine we just said no and just end the stream. Alright, this is gonna be a lot of reading for me. That walk was brutal, but this cabin is amazing. Alright, what button do I have to click here? Can't use the keyboard, I don't think. Full kitchen, running water. It really has everything. What? I'm new to these oh, okay, it goes on its own. Finally, a place I can read a good book in peace. Okay, it's on auto mode. I can't wait to... achoo? Alright, so she sneezed. Sorry everyone, must be the dust. That was very anticlimactic there. Get those allergies under control, Mariah. Don't worry guys, I'm sure with a little elbow grease we can make this cabin shine. Alright, I'm just trying to figure it out, so if it's not on auto mode, how do you go to the next thing? That is pretty creepy. I'm just trying to figure this out. What are these? What does this do? Quick save, okay. What's this? There's gotta be a way to tap through these. Maybe not. Oh, okay, I just gotta click on the text box. So are you guys volunteering to clean, Gregor? No. Not many supplies here. Guess we'll have to go out and get what we need. There's a fireplace for making stew, so let's gather some firewood, okay? Leave that to me, little guy. I'll tidy up around the cabin. Need to save Mariah from dying due to this dust. Hey. Allergies are nothing to joke about. She's not dead yet, Pipsqueak. Calm down. Thanks, Anatoly. I think I'll go foraging outside. With over 450 mosses, 900 fungi, and 70 slime molds, there's bound to be treasure up here. How's it going, Toy Jammy? Welcome. Roughing is fun, and Anatoly knows so much about edible foods. We're in good hands. I think the slime molds will be the most delicious. That does not sound delicious. Yeah, certainly not. What about the fungi? Do you even know which ones are poisonous? I can figure that out. You could be the canary in the coal mine. Okay, that's a reference I've never heard of. I'm not ending up a corpse here. Eek. Keep both eyes open, little guy. Plenty of wolves and brown bears around. They won't be a problem. I read up on 10 different techniques to incapacitate them. Number 1 is Anatoly. Oh yeah, sorry Mariah. Got carried away again. I'll help Anatoly look for food. I'm definitely better at warding off wild animals. If we come up empty-handed, we could always eat some food we brought. You mean the emergency rations? Bad idea, chump. Hey, Anatoly and Mariah. Mariah are getting food. Gregor is gathering the firewood. That makes you our designated chef. Everyone's looking at you, expectantly. You nod. Very excited to try cooking. Alright everyone, let's go to work while there's still sunlight. Later. Mariah. Anatoly. Gregor. The 3 exit the cabin, leaving you and Karen alone. I think Anatoly put the supplies in the kitchen. Thanks for helping out with the cooking. Save the game, right-click, or hit the escape button on your keyboard to pull up the menu. Oh, okay, you can right-click. Interesting. This menu will allow you to adjust volume levels or exit to the title screen to view unlockables. Please note, going back to the main menu or exiting the game without saving will remove progress you've made. Be sure to save. You have any experience making meals? I'm pretty lazy, honestly. Well, I appreciate your honesty. Let me know if you need help with anything. I'm pretty good with a knife. It's a weird thing to say. Karen looks pleased with your answer. Perhaps this is the beginning of a wonderful relationship? Karen will remember that. That's pretty cool. Okay. So I wonder what happens if you get all the hearts. Anyways, going to check out the living room. Let's talk later. Karen heads to the living room and starts dusting a little bit. You decide to look around the kitchen to find ingredients for the meal tonight. You never know what you'll find around the cabin. Clues and secrets may be revealed by searching an area more than once. Why not give it a try? What area do you want to search first? I mean, we're already here. Let's check the cupboards. First few are empty. Anatoly must have put the supplies somewhere else. Woodpile? There's nothing but cobwebs. Thankfully, no spiders. Just some dirty knives in the drawers. Check the cupboards again. Mouse turds and cobwebs. What if we check it again? Oh. You found a dead mouse! Wow! That'd be a great gift. Okay. We just have to keep checking? Norway spruce. Okay. Some kind of mold. Okay, maybe it's edible. Something's making it difficult to open the drawer. Oh! Alright. Chompettes. Sound off. Alright. We got bread, onion, cabbage, raspberry, and potato. Where are the chompettes? Why talk with those boring humans? All they have to give you is drama. Come chat with us instead. We'll share valuable recipes you can cook. And secret chompette recipes. Collect them all to become a 5-star chef. You can find recipes in the main menu under extra, but be sure to save the game. Here's your first recipe card. Roasted eggplant with sesame and pomegranate, meat free. Alright, we got our first recipe. Welcome, William. This is a psychological horror game, so it's not really what it seems like. How's it going, Dustin? How's it going, 10-4? How's it going, Art? Yes, this is exactly like Doki Doki. It's pretty much based off of it, even though it wasn't made by the same creators. Alright, so they can talk and move, I'm assuming? Cabbage rudely slams the drawer closed. You wonder if what you just saw was real. You're slightly worried about what this means for your mental state, but only slightly. Hey, did you find the supplies? You shake your head. Anatoly lied. He actually put them in the bedroom. Idiot. Here you go. Here's the emergency supplies. Karen leaves you alone. You start a fire with some wood and get cooking dinner. Tonight's entree, vegetable stew. In a large saucepan over medium heat, you heat some water with potatoes, carrots, and celery. 15 minutes in, you drain the pan and set vegetables aside. Placing some butter in the saucepan, you melt it over medium heat. Throwing some chopped onions in, you cook for about 10 minutes. The onions are tender and translucent. Perfect. You mix in some flour, salt, pepper, and heavy cream into the saucepan, adding vegetables to the mixture. Hours pass. Why did it take so long to make that? We're back. More firewood than you'll ever need. We found some wild sorrel. Maybe tomorrow we'll have a bigger bounty. Yo, Victor, welcome to the stream. Welcome, Kellen. Wait, Kellen, you actually know what game this is? Welcome, everybody. Hopefully you're enjoying so far. Anatoly's burying the lead. We saw a red deer. Mariah spotted it. Yeah, that's great. Anyways, killed 17 spiders today while you were out looking for deer. That should come as no surprise, as there's over 160 species of spiders here. Oh, 160? Don't worry, Mariah. I'm sure they were all in the bathroom or something. No, almost all of them were near the couch. I was going to sleep on that couch. That's where 16 of them were. I'm not sleeping on that couch then. And there's only 2 beds in the bedroom. Don't sweat it, Mariah. I can sleep anywhere, so I'll sleep in the rocking chair. I'll sleep with one eye open just in case any of them swarm the couch. Thanks, Gregor. Karen and Anatoly, you take the bedroom. Thanks, big guy. Joke's on you, Gregor. I always planned on taking one of those beds. Hey, Anatoly, I snore louder than a lumberyard. Sweet dreams, chump. You turn your back to your bubbling vegetable stew and try a bite. Looks pretty good. And it tastes pretty good. You cooked vegetable stew. You set the table and ask everyone to dig in. Oh wow, this smells delicious. Thank you. You must be a world-class chef. Karen takes a bite. It's bland as hell. Karen. Tastes like every other vegetable stew I've had. So generic. Could probably use some meat next time. Gross. For a side dish, we could bake some bread and utilize the whatever the hell that is, also known as strawberries, for some jam. Nobody cares, Pipsqueak. Everyone laughs at Karen's polite ribbing. Nothing makes you happier than cooking a great meal for friends. This could very well be the best day you've ever had. You go to bed stuffed. Day 0. Day 1. Alright, we're on day 1. Stew. Welcome, Mike. Hopefully everyone's enjoying so far. Hey, you up? How'd you sleep? I was so warm last night I didn't even need a blanket. What time is it? About 1 hour until dawn. Why is she so mad? Will you two pipe down? I'm trying to sleep over here. Yawn. Gregor, the birds outside aren't making much noise yet. We didn't bring many supplies, remember? Better get a head start on gathering food. I honestly can't see the trees outside right now. Gregor, did you see any spiders last night? There was a small one in the bathroom. Ugh. Actually, I did see a centipede by the sink. Mariah turns a little pale. Karen's messing with you, Mariah. Let's find more wild sorrel today. Gah. If you're lucky, little guy, maybe I'll teach you how to catch some wild brown trout. What's with you and meat, big guy? Anatoly's herbalism book stated that there are many more species of plants out here to eat. Let's leave the fish alone. You know, I'm not into meat. That's a shame. I'd wake up early to go fishing. Cheer up, Karen. We'll get to observe the trout at the very least. Maybe we'll get more red deer today. Sounds like a waste of time, Gregor. Haha. Maybe we'll find some blackthorn berries. I love blackthorn berries. Haha. We'll be back later. Can you watch our stuff today? I nod. Thank you. Thanks. Don't steal anything, okay? You nod. Good stuff. Mariah, Anatoly, Gregor, and Karen leave the cabin with a hop in their step. You're alone, but thankfully you have a drawer of chompettes to keep you company. Each day you'll be asked to explore a different part of the cabin. You only get one choice and then the day will end. Choose wisely. What do you want to check today? Alright, should we... Wait, I don't know if the chompettes is actually included in that. Okay, first, I'm just going to talk with the chompettes, and then if it asks us to explore a place, we'll do that after. Yes, you're your like we're our own character, so we're playing in like first person kind of thing. Cabbage says hello. You almost crapped yourself. The other chompettes are somewhere in the basement, so it's just us today. How about some fun cabbage facts? You shake your head. Great. Cabbage has 24 calories and 100 grams and is a great source of vitamin K and C. Purple cabbage has even more vitamin C than green cabbage. Maybe you should ask Anatoly why that is when he gets back. Globally, Russia eats the most cabbage. Pretty cool, right? I should have been a scholar instead of a world-class comedian. Since you've been so patient today, I will give you the chompette's secret recipe for Lebanese-style tabbouleh. Not your normal meal, but I think you'll enjoy it. You're not sure. Check out the recipe. To check out the recipe, go to the main menu under Gallery, save beforehand. Well, my work here is done. Chompettes, mosey out. Can you put me in the drawer? I want to surprise the others later. You're extremely relieved that the cabbage has stopped talking. You shut the drawer as per her request. You look over at the supplies and start planning your next meal. Haven't seen Renee yet, I don't think, at least. Alright, they're back. Knock it off, Mariah. It's pretty rare to be scared of one. It's not. Who knew the big guy would be so scared of... Shut up. You don't understand. I don't think anyone understands. It was just a marmot. What is a marmot? Not a monster. Mariah laughs so hard that your ear rings. Bah ha 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 ha. Ah ha 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 ha. Okay, we get it. Tears are rolling down Mariah's cheeks. She's laughing so hard that she's about to hyperventilate. Stop Mariah from hyperventilating? Absolutely not. One less mouth to feed, right? You don't get it. It's pretty personal. Then please explain, big guy. Gregor looks incredibly uncomfortable. Let's leave him alone. We found some raspberries and elderberries near the cabin. Quite the selection of berries. We also found more wild sorrel. Is it going to be enough for a good meal? Everyone is looking at you for an answer. You decide to do inventory on all available ingredients. It takes you a while, but you decide on your specialty, cabbage rolls. You first bring a large pot of water to boil. Then you let the cabbage leaves boil for 2 minutes, draining the pot into the sink. In a medium mixing bowl, you combine some cooked rice, onion, and egg, salt and pepper, along with some tomato sauce. You'll use your hands to mix thoroughly and decide to wash your hands after. It won't come off. Dividing the rice mixture evenly between the cabbage leaves, then you roll them up and tie a string around them so they stay in one piece. You place the cabbage rolls in a large skillet over medium heat, pouring the rest of the tomato mixture over the top. Covering it, you bring it to a boil. You reduce the heat to low and let the cabbage rolls simmer for about 40 minutes, being sure to baste it with the liquid. Nice. We are an actual chef. Mariah looks optimistic. Karen looks skeptical. Anatoly looks curious. And Gregor looks thrilled. You watch intently as everyone takes their first bite. Mmm, that's pretty darn good. Wow, I could eat the whole batch myself. I think vegetable stew tasted better, but I'm loving how tender the cabbage is. Sauce is pretty red. Did you use fresh tomatoes? Really adds to it. Spoon some of the liquid on top of it. You'll thank me later. Incredible. It's definitely growing on me. Thanks again for cooking. This was really something special. Everyone leaves their dishes behind for you to do. Wow, so nice of them. Nice, Hypno. Get that work done. Yeah, I think they give you actual recipes that you can, like, look at after. Like in the main menu, it said that they have full recipes that you unlock. Yeah, they're all just staring. Okay, what's going on? Not happening. You settle in and go to bed. Everyone goes to bed full. Tomorrow will be another great day. Day 2. Wonder how many days there are in this. Good morning, everyone. Ugh. Again, Gregor? Can't you let us sleep in? Not today. Why? Storm clouds are gathering outside. We need to find some food before it begins to downpour. Gregor, you're overreacting. We have enough food to last us a while. Enough food? I thought we used most of the supplies for last night's dinner. He's right. The meal you made was delicious, but it used a lot of what we had. Gregor's also correct. Precipitation is unusually high in this area, with many areas being risk for flooding. It'd be foolish to not go out and look for food today. You really think it will flood? Thankfully, the cabin is on high ground. That doesn't mean we're safe from floodwaters. It's always a possibility, so it can't hurt to be prepared. You're losing it, Gregor. Karen, there's nothing to worry about. I think Gregor's right, Karen. Huh? It won't hurt to prepare for the worst. I think she's right. Fail to prepare, and prepare to fail. Anatoly, let's go out and prepare for the storm. Foraging should be our key priority today. There are plenty of edible foods, and it has better odds than trying to hunt. Give me a few minutes and I'll plot out our route on some paper. Let me help, little guy. Anatoly and Gregor head to the bedroom and consult the map. Mariah and Karen are still hanging around. Unfortunately, in life you can't make everyone happy when given a choice to speak to a character. Choose wisely, and you can only select one of them. Try and max out your bond with certain characters for a unique dialogue and scenarios. Which one would you like to talk to? Alright, what do you guys think? Mariah or Karen? I'm kind of leaning towards Mariah. Yeah, maybe it's like a week or two. Yeah, what do you guys think? Mariah or Karen? Karen is kind of like hard to please. Alright, we have one for Karen. I don't know. It just says to talk. I don't know. Are we going with Karen? One and one. We need one more answer. Tiebreaker here. Alright, we're going with Karen. She does seem very creepy. Hey, this paper nailed to the wall looks pretty ancient. What were the old days like? Not as bad as times like these. I know what you mean. Escaping from Ukraine was very hard for me. I've never been so scared in my entire life. Do you have any idea how hard it was to get all those supplies all the way here? I could have easily been shot along the way. You hear a cheer from the other room. Gregor and Anatoly come back from their meeting. Gregor is blushing slightly. Yo, what'd they do in that room? Hey, can you cook something while we're out? It's literally our job, why would we not? Thank you. Alright everyone, we have our route now. Let's beat those rain clouds. It's kind of nice that we don't actually have to go outside. I wonder if we ever end up leaving the house, like ourselves, because it doesn't seem like that's our job. The group leaves, determined as ever. You have the cabin all to yourself. The hell's that? What's that noise? Sounds like it's coming from the kitchen. Radio? What's going on with that radio? You didn't even notice it on the ground when you walked in. Somebody leave this radio here? It looks newer than anything you've ever seen before. Seems to be broken. Better hold on to this. You got the strange radio. Before you cook dinner, what should you check out? Alright, what do you guys think? Inspect the kitchen, check out the bedroom, look at the bathroom, or go to the basement. I'm kind of leaning towards the basement. Because it said all the foods are in the basement, or they were yesterday. Yeah, we're going with basement. Your imagination runs wild, staring at the basement door. Okay, why does it look so creepy? You try opening and closing the deadbolt just in case. You mill around until the others return. So we didn't even end up going in. I mean, I guess it was locked, but we couldn't find a way to open it. Mariah's back early today. Hey, the others are still looking for food outside. Anatoly found some berries, but nothing that will feed all of us. Please don't tell the others, but I'm a little worried about our supplies. I crunched the numbers and we don't have enough food, even with rationing, to last if there's a big storm and we get stuck here. Mariah seems disappointed in your inventory management. Can you try cooking with less this evening? You nod. Thank you, you've done such a great job with the meals so far. What is that face? What is that face? You're very sweet. Is Mariah blushing a little bit? Mariah will remember that. Alright, we got that heart. One heart for Mariah. Let's go. Maybe you can teach me to cook sometime? Looking forward to it. Hey, you could hold cooking classes here. Rudely interrupting a tender moment, the others burst into the cabin. She does not look impressed. Don't be so down, everyone. We got tons of berries. Jam is so bland without any sugar. Do you have any sugar? You shake your head sadly. Yikes. Turn that frown upside down, Karen. Who knows what tomorrow will bring? I'm not smiling for you, Gregor. You missed out. The sunset was pretty tremendous on our way back. Hues of orange, red, and a little purple poking out. Red sky at night, sailor's delight. Red sky in the morning, sailors take warning. So we can expect a sailor's delight tomorrow? That's awesome. You're such an optimist, big guy. We must have walked for a few miles today. Gorgeous sights. You could even see snow on the tips of the mountains. That rumble sounded like a dying calf. You looked from person to person, trying to determine who it was. It was definitely Mariah. Mariah, I'd recognize that sound from anywhere. Yeah. Guilty. Mariah looks embarrassed, but the group laughs at her honesty. Except for you. You search your mind for something to say, but all you can think of is an old riddle. Ahem. Those who have it do not want it. Those who have it least succeed. Those who have it for too long perish. When you feed it, it gets smaller. What am I? Dust? Try again, big guy. Everyone is pondering the answer. Isn't it a stomach? Like, is that not what the whole thing is? Yeah, I don't understand what this is. Why does he have like a little Pokemon with him? Can't we just eat it if we're so hungry? He's sabotaging the food. I got it. Is it hunger? Oh, it was hunger. Thought it was a stomach, but I guess I was close enough. Yeah, I was gonna guess that. So, what's on the menu tonight, chef? Bread and jam. You crush the berries in your small mortar and pestle, spreading it on some crusty bread. But where did we get this bread from? I guess we already had it, maybe. You cooked raspberry jam and bread. Wow, we are a chef. The bread's a little tough. Gregor, don't look a gift horse in the mouth? But this is homemade jam to die for. Sorry. No, you're right, Gregor. This bread stinks. Mariah. Everybody laughs. You're not sure that this could be called a meal, but I got the job done. Everybody thanks you for dinner and heads off to sleep. These days go by quick. You go to bed wishing you had more. You have a strange dream. Something is riding on your back, and it's becoming a nuisance. You try to see it in the mirror, but you can't get a good look at it. You try almost everything, but it won't get off. The pain between your shoulder blades is getting worse by the minute. You wander away from the cabin, stumbling by a river to soak your pain in cool water. You didn't want things to come to this, but you've exhausted all other options. You swim out to the middle. Rocks on the bottom cut your feet and you slip and fall to your knees. You lean back, trying to submerge the thing underneath the waters. But it won't drown, it won't drown, it won't drown. You splash frantically, plunging your head beneath the water. The current takes you downstream. You try swimming to the shore, but it's no use. Water fills your mouth and nostrils. After a minute, you stop struggling against the current as you gaze up at the sky. You feel it leaving your back, drifting into the sky as you sink to the bottom. As you take your last gasp, you see what was on your back staring into your eyes, but you don't even have air in your lungs to scream. You wake in a cold sweat. What the hell? Oh my god. I wasn't expecting that. Day 3. I don't think anyone's related here. I have not, Dustin, but I will get on it, trust me. 4 friends. Yeah, we are the 5th person. I don't think we're friends. You missed a little jump scare of a dream. Wake up. Sorry, you were making strange noises in your sleep. What's going on here, Gregor? Did the lightning wake you up? It woke me up. Tried to fall back asleep, but it's so loud. Ugh. Let's get back to sleep and talk about this in the morning. Everybody nods in agreement and gets back to sleep. Except for you. You can't fall back asleep. You still have goosebumps from that nightmare. Karen's snoring is louder than a sawmill. You find it very loud and distracting. You don't sleep a wink. Everyone is up now and awake in the cabin. You hear the front door open and quickly slam shut. Anatoly sounds petrified. I looked out the door and we're completely surrounded by floodwaters. Looks like sailors take warning was more appropriate for today. Maybe it'll clear up tomorrow. You can't steal big guy's optimism, Karen. Why the hell not? That's all he has going for him. Yeah. He's also good at chopping wood, though. Knock it off, you two. Mariah, do you think it'll clear up tomorrow? I give it a 27% chance of clearing up tomorrow. Based on what? I was bored stiff, so I can read a book on local precipitation levels for the last 20 years in the living room. Sounds like you're stealing Anatoly's thunder. Anatoly, you're a book nerd, right? Why didn't you read it? Couldn't make it past the cover. Is that right? Yes. That bookshelf has some great books on artesian crafting and natural sciences. Why let them sit there gathering dust? How did you arrive at a 27% chance of it clearing up tomorrow? It's easy. Take the time of the year, multiply it by a factor of... Mariah begins to explain meteorology to you. She isn't dumbing any of this down. Similar to... What the heck? So the first thing you need to understand... Minutes of explanation feels like hours. You look over at Anatoly. He's listening intently to Mariah. So intently he hasn't blinked yet. You can see his eyes drying up. A tear rolls down one of his cheeks. This is brutal to watch. Mariah finally wraps up her lecture. She ends with a bow. Nobody claps. Tough crowd. Mariah, that was inspiring. You lost me a few minutes in, but it's okay. I didn't understand a word of it. Anatoly turns to you. Anyways, there's no telling how long this will last. We can't leave the cabin until these floodwaters stop. I know our food situation is a little tight, but I know you'll make the right decisions. I believe in you. Me too. Looks like we have enough leftover berries for more bread and raspberry jam. I'll pass on the jam, just give me more crusty bread. Everybody laughs, except for you. With everyone stranded in the cabin, you need to keep everyone fed and happy. You sneak out to the kitchen while everyone's still talking. Yeah, Anatoly is a simp. You get some crusty bread and get to work making some more jam. With the kitchen to yourself, you decide to check in on the Chompettes. Thought they were going to be missing or something. Hello. Don't worry, as the leader of the Chompettes, I'll make sure none of the humans know about us. That big guy would try eating me like an apple, so I definitely don't tell them about us. Haha. Are your plans going awry? Haha. Got another cornbread classic for you. Did you hear about the bread maker's bakery burning down? No? Her business is now toast. That one's been done to death. Do you know how raspberry and milk were introduced? You tell her no. Raspberry milkshake. You let out an audible groan. Did cornbread teach you that one? Nope. Wasted an entire day thinking about that terrible pun. It was so well worth the time and effort, Raspberry. Maybe you'll win the annual Chompette comedy competition this year. Of course. Not while we're here. I won't choke on the stage this year. Isn't that every year, Bread? We still talk about that closing line, Bread. You're going to do great this year. Anyways, don't even think about eating us if you're hungry. Chompettes stick together through thick and thin. Rain or shine. Feast to end famine. Potato, I swear to God, repeat that line or we're locking you up again. Life or death. That's right. Chompettes, move out. Yeah, I know. All of them just say their own name. It's like Pokemon. Mike, I don't even know what that clip is, but I'm curious. The Chompettes somehow manage to close the drawer on themselves. You bring the crusty bread and jam into the living room. Karen interrupts you as you bring in the food. Took you long enough. Karen looks at the slices of bread left in the mason jar of raspberry jam. There's mold on these last 2 slices of bread. Karen is right. What the hell's the matter with you? You grip the knife tightly in your hand. You think this is enough for 5 of us? Wait, we can't throw this bread away. It's all we have left. Gregor's right. Anatoly, will mold spores give us food poisoning? I'm no scientist, sorry. Let's pick off as much mold as we can. We can't leave with the floodwaters, so this will have to last us another day. Everyone grimly nods, ripping apart their piece like a pack of wolves. Gregor seems to unhinge his jaw and eat it in one bite. He looks like a duck eating bread. Thanks again. Bread and jam isn't much of a meal, but it's more than we had when we left Ukraine. Plenty of rainwater outside, so at least we won't die of dehydration. But until the storm is over, nobody should leave the cabin. Should clear up if we just give it a chance. Anatoly, where are you getting that information from? One of the books on the bookshelf about climate here. You're illiterate, so that definitely is a lie. I've seen him reading. Little guy's been studying. I'm serious. He pretends to read those books because he wants us to think that he's smart, but I can tell he's just staring at the page, faking it. What do you think? I think he can read. He must be going blind then. Thanks. I don't know why Karen would make something up like that about me. You aren't fooling anyone, Anatoly. Karen stormed off. Thanks for backing me up. Yes, sir. Relationship getting stronger. Oh, it's a clip of the jump scare? That's perfect. Yeah, Mike, send me that. All the jump scares I want to compile into a compilation. Good to have someone so positive around. Anatoly looks relieved. You think he'll remember that? I guess let's call it a day. Yeah, sure. Everyone shuffles off to their sleeping areas. 10 minutes later. Hey, Karen likes to find somebody's weakness and use it against them when she's frustrated. Just wanted to thank you for backing me up earlier. You're very sweet to do that. Anatoly looks at you with a look of admiration. Heh. See you tomorrow. How do you know like your eggs? How do I like my eggs, you mean? I mean, I'm not really a fan of eggs, but I like to dunk bread in my eggs. You're definitely sure Anatoly will remember that. Alright, good stuff. I thought we already got 1 heart. Shouldn't it be 2? Yeah, I guess so. You get ready for bed and put a blanket on. You go to bed very hungry. Day 4. Alright, this is going by pretty quick. You don't dream the entire night, but you sleep through everyone waking up. And that's how fast a deer could run if startled. Whoa, incredible, impressive. Yawn. I wish I had a deer here. With the food getting lower, let's just skip today's meal. No? It's only for one day. Various cultures and religions have practiced fasting throughout history. That doesn't make us feel any better, Anatoly. What options do we have? Our food wasn't rationed properly. Damn, shade. Anatoly leaves mumbling to himself. So passive-aggressive of him. Everyone goes to a separate area. Karen in the bedroom, Gregor in the living room, Mariah in the kitchen, and Anatoly in the bathroom. Who do you want to speak to? Alright, what do you guys think? I'm thinking Mariah. I will pick the first comment. Gregor. Alright, we're going with Gregor. Seems like a good dude, honestly. Hey, there are plenty of blankets around, but I never need one. I generate enough heat for the entire cabin. Most of these blankets are pretty thick and heavy. One's mostly used for winter. Why are these things out during the summer? You shrug. To be honest, I'm feeling a little guilty about eating all the food that we had the first couple days. This should be over soon, right? You nod in agreement. Great. Thanks again for everything. Gregor will remember that. There we go. We got... Oh, a second one. I didn't remember getting a first one. Oh, really? Some say it's 40 minutes, some say it's 2 hours? Yeah, I don't know. You leave Gregor to go mill around the cabin for a while. I don't know, all the playthroughs that I checked out just to see for the time, it looked like they were just under 4 hours, but maybe not. Maybe it'll be short. Everyone looks pretty down this evening. Wish the rain would just stop. You're all doing great. We must be almost at the end of this nightmare. I'm so hungry. Me too. You are too. I wish everyone a good night and get ready for bed. Holy crap, we just go to bed. This is just a sleeping simulator. You go to bed with a growling stomach. You have a strange dream. A boy is yelling at you in the kitchen. You keep telling him to lie down on the tray, but he keeps shaking his head calling you names. So you do it. You lie down on the tray, make your body flat as a board. You show him how it's done. His anger turns to courage, and he pushes you into the oven. As the stench of burning hair fills your lungs, you see him sneering back at you. You wake up in a cold sweat. Alright. That wasn't much of a jump scare that time. Alright, we're on day 5. What, is that the game that you were playing, Art? Everyone seems to be sleeping in later than normal. Their stomachs must have kept them awake all night. The rain's still pouring outside. You can barely make out the trees from the windows. You hear a stirring of blankets, arms, and legs. Mariah looks petrified. Favorite character? I don't know. I would probably say Gregor or Mariah. Probably the more likable characters. Couldn't sleep. Anatoly has bags under his eyes. The storm is too loud. Karen looks out of it. The cabin was creaking so much last night. It sounded alive. Gregor looks a little gaunt. I got a good look out the window. And? Couldn't see anything due to the rain. Great observation. I was so hungry last night. I kept pacing around my bed. Karen turns to you. When is this going to end? I checked outside the door again. Floodwaters kept rising. Unfortunately, we're going to need to stay put unless another one of us wants to drown in rainwater. As soon as the weather lets up, we'll be able to scavenge for supplies. How close is the nearest town? I don't know. Didn't you have a map on you? I think I dropped it while we were running after Gregor. I'm sure it'll show up eventually. Mariah and Anatoly go white as a sheet. How are we going to find our way back now? Well, we'll have to hide out the storm. Mariah looks at you. We're down to our last slice of bread. I don't know how much longer we can put off eating. The group stares at you. It'll clear up in no time. Maybe you're right. The group looks worried. They all gravitate to an area. True. You can tell Gregor is putting on a face of optimism and Mariah is having trouble. Which one do you want to speak with? Alright, we're going with Mariah today. Whoa. Brr. It's cold as hell over here. I'm surprised Gregor isn't freezing to death at night. How does he do it? You explain to Mariah how the size of a person and fat content determines how warm they are naturally. Wish I was as big as Gregor. But to be honest, I don't need to be that tall to make a difference in the world. Do you know what he wanted to do for a career? Mariah does her best Gregor impression. Split firewood and gaze at the stars. How boring is that? Depends on the person, but pretty boring. You're so funny. Thanks for coming in and chatting with me. Mariah blushes. You make it easier to pass the time. Thank you. Mariah will remember that. I mean, some of the prices are pretty good. I did make an order not too long ago. Still waiting for that to come in, but I'm excited. I think every single character is. You thank her and leave the bedroom. Alright, one bread today? Call everyone together, they all look grim. You cut the tension in the room with a knife. Everyone is staring at you. They're expecting that last piece of bread for dinner. You bring it out, everyone cannot take their eyes off of it. You instruct everyone to take a pinch, and slowly all 5 of you tear it apart like a wishbone. Everyone studies their piece of bread carefully, wondering how long it will last. Karen is the first one to eat hers. She chews each bite 500 times before swallowing. Anatoly chews it cautiously, opening his mouth once he finishes each bite. Mariah nibbles on it silently, eyes wide, moving from person to person. And Gregor just pops it in his mouth like a cherry. It was gone in an instant. The group thanks you awkwardly. It's not much, but you've run out of options. You wish everyone a good night and get ready for bed. You go to bed starving. Day 6. Feel like it's about to get good. Good morning. Morning. Let me check if the rain has stopped. I mean, I can literally hear it, so probably not. Still flooding. What are we going to do? Humans can live about 2 to 3 weeks without food. Water isn't a concern. Rainfall should end in a day or two, right? Actually, precipitation can occur more than 215 days a year here? But do you really think it'll rain that long? Anatoly, it's been days already. What makes you think it'll stop soon? Eck. Relax, everyone. Let's see how we can ride this out. Fingers crossed it's done by tomorrow. Panic is slowly creeping in. Everybody's looking scared. But you need to survive. Karen and Gregor begin to discuss next options. Do you want to speak with Mariah in the kitchen? Or Anatoly in the living room? We can think instead about everything you've done wrong and how it's doomed everyone. Speak with Mariah or speak with Anatoly. Let's go Mariah again. What states have I been to? I've been to New York State. I've been to Washington State. I've been to Pennsylvania. I've been to Ohio. I've been to Florida. I don't know if there's any other ones, but yeah. Mariah looks relieved to see you. Let's go. 3 hearts. I want to know what happens when we get all 5. How are you holding up? Better question is, how are you holding up? Not very good. It's very sweet of you to ask. Mariah's looking at you intently. She gets a little bit closer to you. I noticed you didn't use any meat when cooking. Usually I have to pick it out of the foods that others make. But you respected that, thank you. Mariah is looking at you with admiration. I need to speak with Gregor for a minute, but thanks again. No, I've never been there. You're definitely sure Mariah will remember that. Oh shoot, alright. 4 hearts. Let's go get that last one. You decided to check out the drawer again. I feel like one of these times they're going to be missing. Oh, okay. Close enough. You ask Potato where they went. They'll be back. They wanted to explore the labyrinth of tunnels under the cabin, or about the cabin. Surely you've seen the mouse holes, right? They connect all over the cabin. Must have been some mouse that created them, or something worse. Anyways, I'm not going to sugarcoat this. Things are going to get worse from here on out. You have a feeling Potato is telling the truth. You realize some drool is leaking out of your mouth. Disgusting. Don't even try to eat me. You'd just get deathly sick if you tried. And from the look of you, you need to retain all the water you can. From rationing to cooking, you've failed every common sense measure for basic survival skill this week. You knew something like this would happen, right? Never mind. With floodwaters rising and no food now, I think it'd be a great time to go over the fundamentals of starvation with you. When experiencing starvation, there are 4 factors that will determine if you live or die. Age, height, weight, and your degree of activity or inactivity. You've been especially lazy, so I think you'll survive a lot longer than the others. The Harris-Benedict equation can help you figure out how many calories you need to maintain your current weight. The equation produces a number called basal metabolic rate, or BMR. Stay with me here. It's a lot of math. Got it? For fun, let's try it out on someone here. Mariah. She looks like she's, what, 120 pounds? About 5'5"? About 20 years old? Crunching the numbers, I'd think she'd need about 1,388 calories daily, but that's being abnormally stationary. She'd have to lay in bed all day and night, just eating, breathing, and using her brain. Not very common when you're starving to death. People tend to get up more. If she was being very active, let's say swimming through floodwaters, we'd need to multiply that by 1.9. So now she needs 2,638 calories per day. That's quite the difference, especially if you didn't ration the food properly, which you didn't. I guess that wraps up our first survival lesson. Hopefully we never have to speak again. Okay? You shut the drawer and go over numbers again. Dang. That was real. You want to eat the potato? I mean, if I was hungry, I feel like I would do it. Yeah, I don't know about those, the mouse holes. They said something else could have created it, not mice. I don't think we can take this much longer. Gregor's voice starts to crack. I don't want to ask this, but it's time. One of us needs to go outside and search for food. Everyone is silent. I'll go. Mariah. I used to swim all the time near my house, so I probably have the best chance of swimming through floodwaters. No. Let me go instead. You won't get very far if anything happens to your glasses, Anatoly. You're blind as a mole rat, remember? That's true, but, little guy, let me go. Gregor, sounds good to me. Karen. His arms are definitely the longest, so he's probably the best at climbing trees out of all of us. No, that wouldn't be right. Gregor, let me go instead. I get that none of these options are good ones. But we need to find food or help. Gregor grabs a branch from the woodpile. He cuts it into different measurements. Since we can't come to a consensus, let's draw for it. We each pick one from my hand. And the shortest will go outside and search for food. You're not worried about drawing. You saw Gregor cut the branch lengths, so you can tell which one's the biggest out of the bunch. You pick it. You watch for the others intently. Wow, we kind of cheated there. Will it be Gregor? Anatoly? Karen? Will it be... Looks like I've got the shortest. Oh no, Mariah has the shortest one. It's okay. No, was that potato foreshadowing? I watched Anatoly forage earlier, so I'll know what to look out for. Just swim until you find higher ground and then scout the area. Maybe you'll find fish out there. Everyone looks heartbroken. Karen, Anatoly, Gregor. I'll keep us alive. I promise. She promised. Everyone watches as Mariah leaves the cabin. The silence is deafening. Goodbye. The door shuts behind her. You can faintly hear her yell about how cold the water is. Then silence. Mariah has left the cabin. I'm sure we'll see her again. The rest of the group nods. Everyone stays up, waiting and waiting. The sun is completely set. One by one, each person quietly shuffles off to bed. You get ready for bed and easily pass out. You have a strange dream. Two women in front of you could be twins. One of them you recognize, the other is a guest. You ask the guest to sit on a shovel, and then you try pushing it into the oven. Her legs are strong, so you can't get her into the oven. You curse at her repeatedly. Like this, you hiss. You stretch out your legs until your toes are almost sticking in the coals. You feel 4 hands on your shoulder, and they push you in. The familiar smell of smoke and burning hair causes you to throw up on the embers. You can't let it end like this. You rip the metal door off the oven, tearing through the wood logs of the cabin. Screaming, you chase the two through the woods. Your burns chill with the wind. The guest looks behind her. Her eyes widen as she sees you. She's terrified. Your fury rips trees by their roots, soil from the ground, rocks from their pits. You've never been this angry in your entire life. Their stamina can't last forever, and you're gaining on them. As you trample through a field of wheat, the guest throws a piece of cloth behind her. You catch the glint of it in the sun, golden. As if by magic, the earth splits in front of you, creating a chasm of fire below. You fall into the pit, screaming as your eyes begin to sizzle from the heat. Hellfire fills your lungs. You're unable to scream anymore. You wake in a cold sweat. Nah, they're not scary anymore. Just that first one kind of caught me off guard. Yeah, no, so I got an achievement or whatever in the top right corner, and it said that Mariah is dead to me. So I really hope that she's not dead. Good morning. Do you think she made it to higher ground? I believe in Mariah. Me too. She'll be fine. Right, little guy? So now what do we do? Just wait? Karen, how long has it been? Almost a day since she left. Anatoly and Gregor look nervous. Someone needs to go look for her. We need to wait, Karen. Wait for what? The nearest town is miles away. Waiting is all we can do for now. So it could be days before she gets back. What are we supposed to eat? Mice? Karen. I'm sure Anatoly will agree, but we'll discuss next options when we get to it. Every waking thought is about food now. I never should have eaten that much. Karen's hands are involuntarily shaking. Gregor and Anatoly just nod in agreement. They don't even need her to elaborate. You're sure Mariah will make it back? She promised. Everyone retreats to their areas. Yeah, what happened to the animal on his shoulder? I have no idea. What do you want to do today? Well, I really wanted to max out the thing with Mariah, but I guess the next closest would be Gregor. I just want to get to five hearts. Gregor seems to be coping through knitting. Thanks for keeping everyone's spirits high. I know it's what Mariah would have wanted, don't you think? Have you heard the noises? Sometimes I think I hear Mariah outside, saying something I can't make out. It comes out in gasps, like she's trying to clear water from her throat. Other times, I can hear her crying, and I never heard Mariah cry. Have you heard Mariah at night? No. Oh, starting to lose it then. Please don't tell the others, okay? Your secret is safe with me. Are we not gonna get a heart? Oh, okay, we did. Alright, I was thinking that we might not have got one. Alright, let's go. What do you guys think so far? It's a pretty good story so far. At least I think so. You leave Gregor to his delusions. Can't stop thinking about that vegetable stew. I'd be fine with the bread and jam. I'd be fine with just strawberries. Nobody else laughs. I would kill for some vegetables right now. You would too. I'm going to try and get some sleep. Good night. Night. You fall asleep quickly, but you can only dream about desecrating a corpse? You wake up in a cold sweat, in a completely different room. What? Day 8. Alright, I'll go after Karen, I guess. Good morning. Karen's looking worse. Will you cook for the group today? Oh, we can't say no. You take out a cutlet of meat and begin to cook it in the oven. You cooked meat. Where did you get that? You ignore Karen's question. Wait, what? We had it? I thought she gave it to me. What's that smell? Gregor finally gets off the couch. Where did you... The three are looking at you, salivating. You take the charred meat out of the oven, cutting it into small cutlets. They immediately grab some off the plate, chewing ferociously. You take a piece and immediately devour it. Do you have any more of this? You explain how the meat is stored securely, hidden so you can ration better this time. I understand. Thank you. Anatoly runs to the bathroom, puking in the toilet. You can hear him sobbing for a few minutes. This taste is... Gregor wanders off. Anatoly returns looking choked up. I was too weak. Left you some of the meat. Don't fight this, Anatoly. Anatoly takes a cutlet from the plate, turning his back to the group as he devours it. You can hear him crying. Finally, my focus is coming back. Going to read some of those books. Keep them occupied, okay? Karen leaves you with the men. Who do you want to talk to? Well, we're going to talk to Gregor because we're almost there. Oh no, bro. And the music is weird. It's very weird. Hey. Thanks for cooking the meat earlier. I was nearly passing out from the hunger pangs. Even if I'm a meat and potatoes kind of guy, I appreciate the vegetarian dishes you made earlier. You really respected Mariah's boundaries. Thank you. Gregor is more dense than you gave him credit for. Heh. If there's extras, slip me some extra meat. Okay? Gregor will remember that. Let's go. We got 4. 4 to 5. You know what I feel like? Because the last time we got to 4 hearts with Mariah and then she's like, oh, gotta go. So I feel like this time, I feel like it won't let you max out a relationship. But that's just what I think. Like watch him and be like, oh, gotta go hunt now. Going to see how Anatolia is doing. Later. You have the bedroom all to yourself. Where do you want to check first? Alright, where are we checking? Oh wait, never mind. This is one of those things I think we have to check everywhere, multiple times. You look under both the beds. Just some dust and hair. Notice a bone sticking out. Is it a human bone? Nope, chicken bone. Gross. Onion? Don't be a crybaby, it's just me. Onion. Was just playing with some of the toys in the drawer. You're far too old to be playing with any of them. You're never too old for toys. Anyways, I need to attend a secret chompette meeting. Smell you later. Onion bounces out of the bedroom. The drawer has various children's toys in it. What's this? Another body of a child has been discovered within the city of Zakupane, with the remains stuffed into a barrel full of potatoes. The cause of death was Oh, I don't know why I had such a hard time with that. The cause of death was identical to earlier victims. With significant blood loss due to multiple stab wounds to the stomach, this marks the 4th victim by the butcher of Zakopane in less than a month. Okay. You take the bloody newspaper with you. I thought it said children's toys were in there. That was not a children's toy. Hours passed. The meal gave everyone the perseverance to keep going. Eating will just make them hungrier. They're fine now, but soon they'll be begging for more. Yeah, potatoes. Set in a barrel of potatoes or something? We've waited long enough. What's for dinner? You calmly explain that you want to ration the meat better this time, and there will be no dinner. Fine. I understand. I guess I'd rather eat tomorrow than more today. No arguments, perfect. Everyone decides to call it an early night. You fall asleep instantly tonight. You have a strange dream. You're having dinner with a blacksmith. But he's not touching his food. The only light in the room comes from the oven. He clears his throat, stroking his beard. I can forge anything, he says. Your eye has been giving you issues lately, so you reply, forge me a new eye, then. You laugh. But then the ropes come out. He ties you to a chair with a long rope to prevent you from struggling. You rip the rope apart without even trying, so the blacksmith uses a thicker rope. No turning back now. He takes a hot poker out of the coals, holding it in front of your face. You can see his beard and eyes watching you. He slowly brings back the poker, aiming it carefully for your eye, before plunging it through your skull with a sickening crunch. The force of the blow throws you backwards a few feet. You're unable to break the ropes. You vomit all over your chest, as the smell of your decimated eye floods your nostrils. The blacksmith stands over you, spitting on your body. You wake in a cold sweat. Alright, that was definitely the blacksmith. Aw, dang. Day 9. That was odd. You wake up and see Gregor looking out the window. Turns to you, not smiling. Take a look out the window. Do you notice anything? Wow, that's a lot of water. Floodwaters have receded a little bit, but everyone's still bound to the cabin. The trail used to be completely visible, now it's gone. Good morning, big guy. Will Mariah make it back? I honestly hope so. This might sound a little crazy, but every night around 2 a.m. I can hear her outside. Oh, he's saying it now too. So 2 people have said that they can hear her at night. She makes an awful gurgling noise, like she's trying to get water out of her lungs. Have you heard her, Gregor? Sometimes when the rain gets faint, I think I can hear her whispering. I haven't heard anything like that. When she's whispering, it's like she's trying to tell you something, right? Yes. Okay. What the hell? I sometimes hear her crying through the radio. But that's just a broadcast. Right? Okay. I think that we should have another piece of meat for breakfast. One step closer to Mariah. It's what she would have wanted. What's gotten into you, Anatoly? Anatoly's eyes look at you, begging. Bring us another slab. Please. He clearly doesn't have the stomach for it. I can't get the taste out of my mouth. Please help me. Anatoly? Gregor looks pained at Anatoly's words. I think he's right. Please bring us more of that meat. You grab some of that meat from your secret hiding place. You cut it into squares, adding it to the boiling cauldron water. It will taste bland without any seasoning, but you need to serve it up right away. What's taking so long? Boil it faster. It's almost done, patience. It's finally finished. You serve the meat in bowls. Gregor drinks the broth first, before swallowing the chunks whole. Like a duck does when eating bread. Anatoly creates ripples in his broth using the spoon he isn't eating. I'm sorry about earlier, everyone. I don't know what overtook me. Mariah? Anatoly begins to weep. You look over at Karen. You didn't notice her even start to eat. There's just an empty bowl now. Imagine we just forgot to give her food. Yeah, those faces, though. Yeah, I hope Mariah comes back, but see, I want to know if there was a way to have someone else go instead of her, but I don't really think there was. Okay. Karen is staring right at you. How much more meat is left? You explain how most of it has gone bad. This is the last of it. Ugh. How could you be so careless again? You remember Karen's knife. You need to think fast. What the hell are we supposed to do now? Wait around again? The storm isn't ending. You clear your throat. Anatoly? Yes? I think tomorrow you should look for Mariah. Or forage for plants outside. I think you should go tomorrow, little guy. Nobody else can identify edible plants like you. Please, Anatoly. You can swim back after a few hours. Gregor is right, Anatoly. Maybe you'll find Mariah out there. Why is her name like that? I think Mariah's fine by herself. He hasn't accepted what happened yet. She doesn't need anyone's help. But we need your help, Anatoly. That's right. Please help us. Let me sleep on it. Okay? No problem, little guy. Everyone shuffles off to their rooms, reading books and knitting to pass the time. You go to bed ravenous. Okay, I hear whispering now. Mariah. Something is approaching. Hey. Don't be a crybaby, it's just me. What is this? Onion. Not going to be a very sweet today. I'm worried about Anatoly. He's going to cave to peer pressure. Can you stop him from leaving the cabin? You don't answer Onion. Please? Don't you trust me? You shake your head. Got a fun factoid for you. Did you know that leaving out an unpeeled onion in your room absorbs bacteria? It will help prevent colds and ward off viruses. That was a lie. The fun factoid of that myth, people actually believed it in the 1500s. How embarrassing. Who would believe that? Ha ha ha. There even was a doctor in 1919 who caused a surge of people believing it. Ha ha ha. Anyways, you know what smells like a raw onion left in a room? You. It's been a while since your last bath, right? You can't remember. Could only smell you before I came into the room. Yikes. So, can you stop Anatoly from leaving? I know he has cabin fever, but this is ridiculous. It will be impossible to stop a grown man from leaving. Please? We don't need another one stalking the hallways? What? Tapping on the windows? Crying through the radio? You have the sudden urge to scream. Why do you think I've been using the mouse holes to get around? Scared to death that I'll run into her. Don't make me tattle to Cabbage about you. She can be mean as a potato if you get on her bad side. Just kidding, she's great. Anyways, when the time comes, just tell Anatoly you care about him and don't want him to leave. Even if it's for me, okay? You can trust me. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to work on some new ice skates. They're made out of butter slices, so I'll get to skate around the frying pan tomorrow. Later. How's it going, pizza rolls? Yeah, I feel like Mariah will come back, but I don't know. It's been days already. Your mind finally manages to forget about everything that happened. You fall asleep again, still ravenous. Day 10. The days are taking longer now. I'm kind of curious. I want to know how many days there are. You have a strange dream. A fox is collecting payment in your living room. You despise him, so you put 2 dogs at the bottom of a sack, then add 6 chickens on top. The fox smiles at you and leaves. At some point in his journey, the fox will eventually open the sack, and the dogs tear the fox in half. Filled with such loathing for the fox, you gave him only the things you had for food, all those chickens. As the snow piles up outside, you begin to eat whatever you can find. Pillowcases, candles, leather. One day you wake up and you have nothing left to eat. Absolutely nothing. Just hunger. A few days later, you go mad and leave the cabin, completely ravenous. A nearby tree looks like charred meat. Your iron teeth cut through the tree bark, tearing your gums apart by the splinters. Your mouth fills quickly with blood. Days later, a deer gallops by, the first creature in the woods to see your corpse. You wake in a cold sweat. No jump scare that time. Something smells terrible in the living room. Someone puked in a corner. You wipe it up with a rag to save the embarrassment. Good morning. Good morning, little guy. Well, Anatoly, what's your decision? I barely slept last night. Her whispers came through one of the holes in the floor. She kept telling me to come outside. We don't want to rush you. But one of us puked last night. So that's what that smell was. Anatoly, my patience is wearing thin. You have 1 hour to make a decision. Why so quickly? Because I'm not waiting any longer. She looks hungry as hell. You can see the glint of Karen's knife under her dress. Best to watch out for that knife. The group disperses, tensions seem to be rising. You have 1 hour to kill. What do you want to do? Alright, what should we do? Talk with the Chompettes, talk to Karen, talk to Anatoly, or speak with Gregor. If we speak... Okay, listen to this. If we chat with Anatoly, we can probably tell him not to go. If we speak with Gregor, we can get 5 hearts and max out the relationship. If we talk to Karen, I don't know. And if we talk to the Chompettes, maybe we'll get some more insight on what's going on, or some facts or something. I don't know, like, I'm thinking, even though Anatoly will probably have to go, if we don't pick him, I kind of want to just max out the Gregor thing. Yeah, let's do that. Hey, I'm a little worried about Anatoly. The flood currents are really strong. Once Karen makes up her mind on something, it has to happen. I definitely won't debate her on it. Have you seen that knife she carries around? I don't know where she got it, but she has it on her at all times. Do you think it's for self-defense, or you interrupt Gregor cooking? Yeah. I mean, she hasn't cooked anything here, but Gregor continues to babble incoherently. You feign concern and nod politely. Whoops. He noticed you weren't actively listening to him. Yeah. Just stand up to her when the time comes, alright? Gregor smiles a little bit. You're sure he'll remember that? Yes, sir. So what does this mean, though? I know you'll do the right thing. Thanks. You decide to call everyone together for a meeting. Yeah, she is psycho. You can tell. Anatoly, you okay, little guy? Anatoly looks pale, like he's gonna pass out. Anatoly, have you made a decision? Yes. I'll help you all out, I promise. Thank you, Anatoly. Big tears roll down Gregor's cheeks. I'll miss you, big guy. I'll miss you, little guy. Thank you, Anatoly. I know this wasn't easy, but it's for the best. Karen, yes? Gregor looks at you unexpectedly. Did you want to say anything to Anatoly? You say nothing. Damn. Goodbye, Anatoly. Goodbye, everyone. Good luck, little guy. Anatoly has left the cabin. See you soon, little guy. I guess all we can do now is wait. Good night. Karen goes off to the bedroom to sleep. I didn't tell him the truth. Gregor is getting choked up. I didn't tell him. I'm missing him already. Gregor curls up on the couch for the night, turning his back to you. You shut your eyes, quickly falling asleep. You hear scraping from the floor. Found you. Haha. You explain how this isn't a good time right now. This is no laughing matter. I'm worried about Gregor. He's tall as a tree but dumb as a brick. What's the root of that? Another cornbread classic. You're being unpopular right now. That's a tree reference, get it? Anyways, you need to protect Gregor from the red-haired woman. Cabbage called an emergency Chompette meeting and told me to give you this mission. Watch out for the knife and protect Gregor at all costs. Understood? You nod. It's the yeast you can do, right? You tell Bread that pun didn't make sense. On a roll today, see you around. Bread hops away, squeezing himself through this mouse hole with a small pop. You fall asleep thinking about what Bread told you. You have a strange dream. It's lying on the table in front of you. You take off the glasses first, partially cracked, set them down next to the workbench. Working the saw, you wrap the cuts in an old newspaper. Some of it gets soggy immediately, so you begin drying the cuts with a towel before wrapping. Much better. You hear something approaching, so you clench a fist and get ready to strike whatever's coming for you. You wake in a cold sweat. Day 11. Yeah, the bread puns, I guess, is just to lighten the mood, I guess. There's whispering. You wake in a completely different place. Did you sleepwalk, or you found some meat? Everybody's still asleep. This would be a nice surprise after yesterday's events. You decide to cook breakfast for everyone, cutting each slice fairly thin. You brown each side in the oven. The smell is unique. Karen runs into the kitchen. What is that smell? Give it to me. Now. You don't argue. Karen grabs a cutlet, burning her hands before bringing it to her mouth. She hungrily devours it, barely chewing, grabs another cutlet off the plate and eats it. You thought she was concerned with rationing? Gregor wakes up from the couch and heads into the kitchen. Dude's just crying all the time. Oh God. Already? Gregor looks conflicted, but he succumbs to the hunger. They always do. Gregor eats his food in a few bites, carefully grabbing a second cutlet. The tears start streaming down his face, but he doesn't make a sound. You join them in a meal, quickly consuming the meat on the table. I can think straight again. We'll be out of here in no time. No need to ration anything now. Karen is sounding more determined than before. I'm going to lie down on the couch to try and keep this food down. Gregor crawls on the couch, turning his back to you. Karen leans in to whisper, I'm glad Mariah and Anatoly are gone. They were stopping us from bonding properly. How did you get so good at it? You tell Karen. After one bite, it made me feel whole again. Even with the nightmares, it's worth it. Took a few nights, but I fought back, and now it's all I can think about. I read the book on necropsy? The text is ancient, but the diagrams are beautifully drawn, very descriptive. How many years did it take you to perfect the craft? You tell her. Yeah, right. I used to tell Mariah that you weren't funny, but that's not true. Sorry about that. You've grown on me. Karen pauses deep in thought. You know Gregor can't swim, right? He'd be the next one to leave, but he doesn't stand a chance outside. They always seem to come back, right? In one way or another. Why wait for him to come back? Karen hands you a vial of liquid. I think you know what needs to be done. This is a strong anesthetic. Don't ask me how I found it. I want you to slip this into his mug tonight. This is for the best. He won't feel any pain until he wakes up. All you have to do is stand back and let it work on him. This request is beyond extreme. Will you do this for me? Ah, I thought it... Why does it have to ask us so directly? See, what I'm thinking is, will it give us an option to just put it in hers instead? Or if we click yes, are we going to be stuck to that? Like, are we not going to be able to not do it? Should I say, why don't you do it? I don't know. What do you guys think? This is a hard decision. Yeah, but how do we want to do it? Just say yes? Alright. Because I feel like maybe we can just not do it. Like, what if we said no? She would probably, like, do something. Karen will remember that. Alright. That's only our second heart, so... Not a strong relationship yet. Oh, right, yeah, she does have a knife. I totally forgot about that. I don't know why. Karen hands you a vial of mysterious liquid, and you add it. Really? We had no choice. We just added it to his mug. It's been a while since you had some water. Come drink with us. Really? Oh, I'm mad now. Please don't drink it. Gregor looks frightened. He can't stop thinking about the little guy. Can't even remember what happened before we arrived. It just never ends. I miss Anatoly and Mariah. Let us toast to Anatoly and Mariah. They'll always be inside of us, Gregor. That's a weird statement. Can't change that now. Gregor begins to weep. You're right. We're having it raw tonight, Gregor. What? Eating raw meat is one of life's greatest gambles. Get awfully sick, or... Gregor slowly puts the meat in his mouth, ignoring the smell. He swallows each bite with a wince on his face. Trying not to get sick. I'll never forget the first time I met Anatoly. We were kids. I was chopping firewood outside the house. Anatoly brought over a butterfly net filled with them. He introduced himself and asked if I wanted to hold one of the butterflies. I never held one before. He told me not to crush it between my large paws. He did have miniature hands himself, so I get it. And Karen, what did you put in this water? Would you do anything to save your friend Gregor? Of course. Gregor's eyes start to droop. What the hell was Karen's liquid? I think it'd be best to have an early bedtime tonight. Let me help you on the couch, Gregor. Oh no. Yeah. Thank you, Karen. Gregor passes out cold. Thank you. I'll do the rest. Even if he screams, please ignore Gregor when he wakes up. Okay? You don't want to interrupt Karen with this. You leave her alone, going into the bedroom and crawling into the bed that Anatoly slept in. Yeah, maybe we shouldn't have done that. I feel like that happened. Like, she is not hiding anything. Oh, man. Alright, let's see. You fall asleep almost instantly. Day 12. Yeah, someone want to look up for me? Maybe Hypno? How many days are there in this? Like, I'm very curious to see how far we are. I hear very spooky music right now. Wake up, sleepyhead. Oh? You were having a nightmare. Who is that? Is that hair? You were having a nightmare. Thanks for letting me practice last night. You did a great job. Pardon? Alright. I made us all some breakfast this morning to celebrate. Breakfast with what? That's a surprise. Gregor already finished his. Took a few hours, but he caved. Come on, let me show you. You get out of bed and head to the living room. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That is a person's head, I swear. It looks like Mariah's hair, actually. Okay, 17 days. We can finish it in one stream then, and I'm gonna be happy about that, because I don't... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. He's a little weak from the blood loss, but don't worry. Bandage him up like a field medic. What is it, Gregor? Where are my... God, you're stupid. Maybe if you spent as much time reading books as chopping wood, you would have noticed the pages I was bookmarking in the necropsy book. What are you talking about? Do I have to spell it out for you? You can't swim. How are you supposed to help us out when you'd immediately drown? You'd sink like a log. What? I put some of your limbs away for safekeeping. The leg was pretty tasty, huh? Gregor goes pale. How's that for a big breakfast? And don't try and crawl away. If you leave this couch, I'll end you. Heh. Don't want any of it to go bad, so we'll have to eat that fresh arm when everything else is gone. Speaking of which, going to start cooking another chunk. I'll leave you two alone to chat. This has gone too far. Hey, all I wanted to do was keep everyone alive together, but I failed at that. Are you? Are you disappointed in me? You were the only person that didn't laugh at me for being afraid of Marmot. When I was 9, a friend and I were playing in the woods. We were far from home, but about an hour away. My friend found some baby marmots, probably a few weeks old. He was busy playing with them and didn't notice a boar mother and piglet behind him. The boar thought that he was too close to his child, so it ended up goring him in the lung with one of her tusks. The wheezing, those short breaths. He was gasping for air as his lungs filled with blood, and there was nothing I could do to stop the bleeding. It took me an entire day to carry the body back to his house. I was so weak I had to take breaths every few minutes. When I arrived at his parents' house, it was a completely pitch black out. My hands shook as I laid the body at the door. I was almost as cold as he was. When his mother finally opened the door, I will never forget that scream as long as I live. I never wanted to let anyone down again with my weakness ever, so I pushed myself to the breaking point as a teenager, getting stronger every week. I should have never left Ukraine. Gregor looks like he's about to cry. Thank you. I'm sorry. Getting too lightheaded to hold a good conversation. She's going to torture me again. You know that, right? You nod. Gregor grows a little more pale. Can you cover me with a blanket? I've never been this cold. This cabin, it chills me to the bones. Or what's left of them. Please, consider it my dying wish. Thank you. Why would we not give him a blanket? Much warmer now. Watch out for that knife, okay? Gregor begins to look at peace. Aye. No way he dies here. You watched the last of Gregor's air escape his lungs? What the hell do you think you're doing? You tell Karen that Gregor gave up. We could have kept him alive for at least another week. What's wrong with you? No matter. Plenty of food left now. How does that even make sense? He just chose he was ready to die? Like, I don't think you can just do that. Karen leaves you alone. You head to the kitchen, try and find other remains. Yeah, Gregor was not very scared about that. Like, there's literally us and one person left. What is going on? You look at the pile of dishes and your mind starts to wander. Let's play hide and seek. There's 5 of us to find. Can you find all of us? The red-haired woman should know where the basement key is. And I bet one of us is hiding down there. She's whittling something in her rocking chair right now, so watch out for that knife. Probably best to avoid the knife. Wait. Isn't that your knife? Why'd you let her have it? You shrug. As the leader of the Chompettes, it's important that you find us, all of us. So please don't forget any of us. Good luck. Cabbage rolls away and tries to hide. Why would you want to play hide and seek right now? You've been neglecting the Chompettes lately. Can't hurt to play along with them, right? You go and talk to Karen in the living room. Give me that key. Give me that key, Karen. Slicing away at a block of wood. Gregor's remains have been stored for safekeeping. Scrubbed all the blood off the couch to save you the trouble. Can I help you? Wasn't it in the kitchen? I can't remember. I haven't seen the key. Maybe one of the Chompettes can help you find it in the kitchen. Wait. I thought we were the only ones that knew about the Chompettes. Or did it say that we thought that to ourselves? I swear I thought it said that she said that the Chompettes can help me. This is very random. Not many places for cabbage to hide. Where do you want to check first? Okay, let's check the cupboards. Empty. Woodpile. No spiders. Found it. Why does it have to be the stock sound effects? Oh, she didn't say that? You found me. Well done. As the leader of the Chompettes, getting through mouse holes is a chore. Can't find any Chompettes to push me through. So I guess you'll have to help me out. Cabbage has joined the party. 4 Chompettes to go. What's next? Glad you asked. Keep it up, you'll be a member of the Chompettes in no time. You asked Cabbage about the basement key. Did you forget again? It's right in the nasty oven. There's nothing but a big pile of ashes in the oven. You found the basement key. There it is. That's to the room where we found Potato. Check behind the cauldron for another one. You got the basement entrance key. Let's go find Onion. He's hiding in the bedroom. She's making hide and seek far too easy. Find Onion. Cabbage rolls down the hallway. Can't hurt to find Onion, right? Let's go to the bedroom. Found him. We literally didn't even have to look too hard. Wow, your breath stinks. Drenched head to toe in sweat too. Could smell you from a mile away. Gross. Were you scared of the red-haired woman or something? You tell Onion the truth. Whoa. Sounds like I missed some messed up stuff. You get a pass. I'm sorry to hear about Mariah, Anatoly, and Gregor. But yikes. That's 3 people gone in less than a month. Not as bad as 5 people in one night though, right? I'd probably lose my lunch if I had to see that again. What did it see? 5 people in one night. Anyways, didn't mean to be rude. I got your back. Onion has joined the party. Nothing else to do today. That's not true. I heard Bread making noise in the living room. You know how loud he can get. Bread. The one and only. Chompettes, let's move out. Party is quickly expanding. 3 Chompettes left. You're getting a terrible headache. And your face is feeling numb. And your legs aren't moving. Oh well. Let's do some timed breathing exercises for a few minutes. That seemed to help. You suddenly feel a second wind coming on. Time to get that bread. You proudly strut up to the living room, happy to be alive. Bread. You hear Bread coming out of the mouse hole. He's taking his sweet time. Everyone's secretly favorite Chompette, Bread. Don't you loaf me? My cousin Cornbread taught me that once. He has hundreds, no thousands of terrible puns. He's my role model. So what do you need? You tell Bread about gathering the Chompettes together. That's a pretty crummy idea. Remember what happened last time? With Potato? I mean, we all chose to be in that drawer, but this, you're going against the whole grain here. Do you really think we want to go back downstairs? Bread, we need your help finding Potato. Missed you, big guy. Come help. I would never let the Chompettes down. No need to pass my culinary quiz. I am coming with you. Alright, Bread has joined the party. That's great, Bread. Glad to have you on board, Bread. Of course. Wait. Are you drooling? All 3 Chompettes are staring at you. Are you thinking of eating us? You accidentally lick your lips. Snap out of it. Whoa. You already ate. We're no good for that. You glutton. Did they pass out? Holy cow, get them up. So heavy. You stumble to your feet. Let's go find Raspberry and never speak of this again. I think I heard her over by the basement door. Perfect. Chompettes, mosey out. I have no idea what just happened. Honestly, it's more fast-paced than Doki Doki, so I kind of like it better. See, like, it feels like it takes so long in Doki Doki to get to, like, the end of the day where you have to make that poem. But this one, like, they all kind of blend together all the days. And they're very quick. Like, I'm kind of liking it more. I guess we'll see, though. We don't really know how this ends at all, so. Yeah. Your head feels like it's going to crack open. Your hands have gone completely numb. This one is lasting longer than the others. You focus on wiggling your toes for a minute. You didn't pass out cold on the floor. 2 more to go. You check out the basement door. This is the creepiest looking basement door. Where is she? You feel a chill running up your spine. Goosebumps are all over your body. She's here. The birds outside turn silent. You could hear a pin drop. You can almost hear her breathing. You feel the sudden urge to scream. You can't sneak up on me. Don't ever try that again. Surprise, found you, Raspberry. Oh wow, Berry, nice to see you, Cabbage. Wouldn't have left you behind, Raspberry. Honest. We need your help finding Potato. Our combined Chompette detective skills say he's in the basement. Let's find Potato and get out of here. Raspberry's joined the party. 1 more to go. Don't worry, the basement is already unlocked. That red-haired woman is coming over here. Chompettes. Let's hide out. All 4 Chompettes quickly escape. You pretend to be studying the basement door. You hear Karen coming up behind you. Found you. You can see the knife out of the corner of Karen's dress. I don't know if I can wait any longer. Show me where you keep hiding the meat. Let's tear them apart piece by piece, just like Gregor. Karen looks like she's ready to bury the knife into you. What do you do? First of all, I would like to say that I think that the other 2, because they said that they hear them whispering at night, I think they're still alive and like chained up in the basement. That has to be what's going on. Like, we can't just randomly hear voices at night. I don't know what's going on. Did we tell her about the basement or the Chompettes? I have no idea. The Chompettes said not to say anything about them, so should we just say the basement? So that's why it's locked. Open it. I have to see the room. You unlock the basement door. We're missing Potato downstairs, apparently. I'll bring up some cutlets and we'll have a great dinner. Okay. See you soon. Karen descends the staircase into the darkness. You lock the basement door. That is a good play right there. Okay, we locked her in the basement. Did you? Did you just lock the door? You block out the screams of rage and bargaining. Given enough time, they will end. You crawl into bed and go to sleep. So we're just gonna sleep with her locked in the basement? That door didn't look sturdy. Okay, day 12. That was smart. Even though I did want to know what was in the basement. We slept in today. The pounding has completely stopped. You really need to go to the bathroom. You decide to open your eyes. This is a nice, kind of nice bathroom, I guess. You must have sleptwalked into the bathroom last night. The glow of the candle is oddly comforting. The candle blew out, and the door is locked. You find a flashlight in the corner of the bathroom and turn it on. You're in the dark, but you're not alone. Click on objects around the bathroom to get information or find hidden clues. If you're stuck, just wait a little bit to see the glint of objects to inspect around the bathroom. Just move around your cursor to search the room. Oh, crap. Just click on everything, I guess? Okay. Hello. Are you locked in the bathroom again? You tell her about the candle being blown out. Maybe you just need to try wiggling it a little bit. You unlocked the bathroom door. Sometimes the simplest method is the best one. Now, if you excuse me, I need to go conduct the next secret Chompette meeting. Later. You quickly make your escape. Dang, this is crazy. Well, getting locked in the bathroom is enough excitement for one day. Get under the covers and fall asleep. We just went to bed. We go to the washroom and just go back to bed again? Oh, these days are passing by quick. Day 14. And also, I did look, and apparently once you beat the game, you get something called Nightmare Mode. I don't know what the difference is, though. I'm gonna have to look into it. Karen says, wake up, sleepyhead. Karen? Just your imagination again. Karen can't still be alive, right? Someone's knocking at the door. You grip the doorknob tightly, getting ready for what's next. That can't be real, Gregor. You determine that the haunt has officially begun. Some spirits move on immediately, others linger. And some stop at nothing to give you a heart attack. Or get you to fall down a flight of stairs. Or cause you to wander into an early demise. No way of knowing which one the group will choose. The rain has stopped outside. You decide to go look out the window. If this isn't a jump scare, there was something that way. I just saw something move. Floodwaters are gone. Karen would appreciate the good news, but not after locking her in the basement. No good reason to leave the cabin. Plenty of food here now. But do you really want to be eating that food? You've been so busy, you've forgotten to eat. You head to the kitchen for a snack. Karen's hiding spot was too obvious. You take a few bites of meat. You lost more of your humanity. Not fresh enough. Oh well. You decide to crawl back into bed and get some more sleep. More sleep? This is the third time we slept in like one day. What the... Day... okay. It was like day 204,000. The clouds have parted, the rain has gone away. You wake up in a cold sweat. Is this another trick, or... What the... She's still sticking around. You head to the kitchen to get breakfast. Someone just said good morning to me. Your food is gone. The noise is coming from the living room. Anatoly? Nobody's here. Some deep scratches are dug into the wood by the couch. Something is approaching. What's making that noise? Sounded like it was coming from the basement. You go over to investigate. Cold wind is blowing through the hole in the door. You get goosebumps all over your arms. Is this a... Oh shit! You wake in a cold sweat. Day 15. I was not expecting that. I did hear the whispering, but I was not expecting to see something through that door. It's raining again. They're taunting you with dreams of a sunny day. Get out of bed and head to the living room. I don't like that floorboard. You can still smell Gregor here. Should you have intervened with Karen? It probably wouldn't have changed the outcome. It also might have led to your death. The couch is still comfortable even after Gregor imprinted on it. You decide to take a nap, which quickly turns into a sleep again. Day 16. We're sleeping a hell of a lot, that's for sure. You must have woken up too early today. The cabin living room is pitch black. Oh no. You pick up a flashlight nearby to explore the darkness. Please be cabbage. What am I looking for? You notice a note sticking out from one of the books. I know you've been ignoring my other letters, so I'm begging you. Please bring back my daughter safely, or I will need to get others involved. I have left payments outside of the door. I will pay any price. Please let her go. We don't have to involve anyone else. But there was another note. It didn't let me look at the other note. Oh man. You sleptwalked again. You can hear Potato mumbling in the drawer. Oh, it's you again. Tell me. In that first week with the red-haired woman and the others, where did you sleep? You think for a minute, but came up with nothing. It's worse than I imagined. If I can be honest, it was truly horrific to witness. Still nothing? You would routinely collapse in the middle of the hallway. Sleepwalking into walls or worse, going into the basement. I can't believe you haven't broken your neck down those stairs yet. You seem to survive almost anything. Do I have that right? Must be that addiction to meat, haha. Or something else. Would you share that secret with me? Sure, I don't know what it is. Wow, I didn't think you'd be foolish enough to tell me. I'm living longer than expected already, but this is good information to take with me. Thank you. Was that the right thing to tell Potato? It's a delight to watch you fall apart. What does the red-haired woman have in store for you? You haven't thought about Karen in a while. How many days has she been down there? Do you realize she's probably been feasting on the 3? She'll be much stronger than the last time you saw her. Oh no, I didn't realize that. Go downstairs and put an end to this. Not for the chompettes, just me. You head for the basement door. Oh no. Do the math in your head and determine Karen will be dead in the basement. No, because the bodies are probably in the basement and she's been eating them, no? That's literally what it said. Oh no. It's been enough days, right? I don't think so. You open the door and prepare for the worst. Oh god. It's just a staircase. Nothing to be scared of. You begin your descent. Something is approaching. Mariah says, "Can you hear me? I've been down here the entire time. It's so good to see you again. There's plenty of bread down here. Why aren't you saying anything? I'll never forgive you for what you did. You put Anatoly through hell. You desecrated my corpse. You gave them that disgusting hunger. All that is water under the bridge now. Anatoly's down here. Come, we have some bread with us. They always try things like this. Their anger concentrated near their grave. Leads to tricks and traps. You're not falling for this one. Why aren't you listening to me? There's bread down here, loaves of it. Fine. I won't stop you from finding the others down here. One piece of advice? Beware of Karen. She is ill beyond repair. Gregor will try to talk you out of reaching the room. Anatoly will talk you into leaving the cabin. And Karen will rip the flesh from your bones. We'll talk again. You feel Mariah leaving the staircase. You go deeper into the abyss. Why are we going further? The walls down here. They're dirt and soot. Something is approaching. I'm glad I found you. The rain outside has stopped. Did you hear that knocking? Another trap. Everyone's upstairs and wants to leave. Mariah was worried sick about you. You tell Gregor about speaking with Mariah. Guess I can't lie to you, huh? You just stood there while Karen took my limbs, doing nothing. Are you frightened by her? If you won't come upstairs with me, please turn on the light when you reach the room. I want to see the look on your face when that light bulb turns on. Can you do that for me? You nod. Thank you. Thanks for letting me lick the bowls clean. That was enough to keep him at bay. You were sweet as a pound cake. I guess my optimism made me a little naive about you. The anger of the whispers. I know your true nature now. We'll meet again soon. Beware, Karen. You feel Gregor leave the staircase. You descend deeper into the abyss. Oh my god. We still need to see, what's that guy's name now? There's one more that we need to talk to. I don't know about this. I really don't. Yeah, they're ghosts. We're passing the ghosts on the way there. You're getting closer to Karen with each step. Something is approaching. There's that other guy. Anatoly. Oh. Thought you'd still be fending off that glutton Gregor right now? You tell Anatoly about meeting with Gregor. Oh. I was going to try and see if you wanted to pick onions with me. You shake your head. Guess there's no fooling you, huh? You survived this long, and now you'll need to fend off Karen. I can't tell if I'd rather have you or her sticking around down here. You ask Anatoly where Karen is. Oh, she's just below us, waiting to devour you. Karen's been practicing her butchering again. Maybe she'll start with your arms. Down here, the whispers have told me about you. I can't even believe some of the things you've done. Worse than any war crime. So many whispers about those sorts of things. So many whispers down here. It ends at the bottom. Karen might be alive down here, but you won't be. See you again soon. You feel Anatoly leaving the staircase. Oh no, I already know there's going to be a jump scare too. I have no idea what's going to happen. You grit your teeth and keep going. Your feet finally hit solid ground in the basement. Something doesn't feel right. You feel around the wall, blindly locate the light switch. Cabbage! You've come so far, proud of you. As the leader of the Chompettes, I wanted to let you know we have your back. No matter what happens down here, just call out to us and we'll be there. Honest. Wouldn't let you die down here. When you least expect it, we'll roll with you. You can't sneak up on me. But sneaking up on you, extremely easy. Are you deaf? Raspberry. That was pretty cruel, even for me. Your ears have so much dirt in them, you could probably grow potatoes. We'll have to work on those jokes, Potato. Weren't you hiding in the basement room? Circumstances have changed. I wouldn't miss a killing for the world. Just remember, down here, you can call on us. We'll help you in a bind. And if you get lost down here later, please avoid the room where it happened. I can't speak for the others, but I'd like to forget about what happened there. I don't think we'll ever forget that, Potato. But thank you for coming along with us. I wouldn't call it a change of heart because you really never had one, Potato. You should have rotted down here, but I'm glad you're here to help. Wish I had a joke here, but what you did was no joking matter. That's enough. Chompettes, let's help out. Oh man, what did Potato do? Chompettes, get in position behind you, ready for what's next. You feel around the wall blindly and locate the light switch. You took long enough. Let's end this. Oh crap, what is this? Karen readies the knife. You're going to taste better than Gregor. Oh crap. Should have kept the door locked. Oh, this is pretty cool. Can't leave you hanging. All of us are ready to help you out here. I see you've ignored my warning to watch out for that knife. Please survive this fight. We want to play hide and seek again. Chompettes, help out. Cabbage has filled you with hope. You gain 5 health points. Karen lunges at you. Oh crap. You've started to bleed. Are you talking to yourself again? Karen licks her lips. Will you fit in the cauldron? You try throwing a punch. Karen dodges it. Oh no. Be best to watch out for that knife. Karen goes completely silent. Should have kept the door locked. Karen slashes at you with her knife. Karen missed. I'll snap those legs like twigs. Karen looks you dead in the eyes. Karen is studying you. Should have killed me earlier. No chance of that now. You stumbled into the wall, nearly breaking a bone with the impact. Pathetic. Looks like Karen is plotting her next attack. Karen takes a break to study you. Should have kept the door locked. Chompettes. Onion. No crying down here, okay? Let's look at those wounds. Eyes begin to water. What did I tell you about crying? You've got this, champ. Good luck. Onion's words make you feel better, but only a little bit. You gain 5 health points. Karen lunges at you. Ow. You started to bleed. Are you talking to yourself again? Karen licks her lips. Will you fit in the cauldron? You try throwing a punch. Karen easily dodges it. Watch out for that knife. You attack Karen with a lunge. Alright, we finally damaged her. Is this how much health she has, though? All that? Both bars? A tear rolls down her cheek. Should have never left Ukraine. You attack Karen with a lunge. Barely land the soft punch. Ow. You started to bleed. Karen laughs at you. Won't be burying you. Chompettes. Don't really care who dies down here. You're both pretty awful. Good luck. What? Potato's words cut pretty deep. It does make you feel a little better, though. How? This was an ideal time to talk to the Chompettes. Karen looks confused, though. Looks like Karen is plotting her next attack. So when she's saying you're talking to yourself, we're just talking to the chompettes. I think that's what it means. Attack again. It's gonna say so weak. Weak attack. Look, barely land the soft punch. She's looking winded. Alright, let's do it again. I kicked her this time. Connect with her shin. She rushes towards you. Oh my god. I'm gonna use chompettes again. Glad to see you after all these years. Still quick. You ask Cabbage if this reminds her of Potato in the room. Of course. He wasn't as dangerous as the red-haired woman, though. Just an absolute loser. Inside voice is Cabbage. Might not have to keep this charade going on much longer, Potato. Seeing the chompettes argue like humans makes you feel a little better. You gain 5 health points. I kicked her, connected with her shin. She's about to take my life? Hell no, dodge. I don't know what to do this time. Should I use chompettes again? She's panting. Try to sweep her legs. She jukes around it. Dodge. She's breathing heavier. Her muscles tense up. Where'd this energy come from? Attack again? Punch her in the gut. You knock the wind out of her. Karen slashes at you. Ow. You taste copper? Alright, let's do it again. Try to sweep her legs. She dodges it. Dodge. Muscles tense up. Attack. Knock the wind out of her. You taste copper? I'm going to eat those ears first. Karen tackles you to the ground. She devours your body on the floor of the basement. Your corpse lasts a week. Took you long enough. Oh, okay, we died. We have to win this time. We have to actually win. We kind of failed here. Okay, so my thing is gonna be, oh look, when she misses a hit, her health goes down. Ow, why didn't it dodge? What the? It's not dodging. Oh, god damn it. It's not dodging. Ow. The dodges aren't working. Nah, Victor, it's a pretty good game. This is just very difficult to end. I'm assuming this is the end at least. Alright, let's try this again. Yeah, they were just casually cooking humans. But I don't know what to do. A dodge literally does nothing. Alright, we gained 5 health points. And we lost a bunch more. What is going on? If I can't beat this time, someone's gonna have to look it up and see what to do. And we missed our punch. Okay, she missed. There we go. The dodge worked that time. I guess it doesn't always work. Attack. She dodged it. She's plotting her next attack. Dodge. Okay, we have to dodge again. Okay, so I think there's a little... Okay, she's studying me. So that means she's gonna try and... Fuck. God damn it. It said I tumbled into the wall. Okay, now she's gonna swing. Okay, she took a break to study. I think she's gonna do it now. Okay, there we go, there we go. And she's losing health from that. Yeah, this game is pretty messed up, I would say. Okay, she's looking winded, so she's not gonna attack when she's winded. Okay, kicked her. Nothing's really been said about what she's gonna do. Okay, knock the wind out of her. Damn it. Okay. Try and sweep her legs. She dodges it. I'm gonna dodge. She's breathing heavier. Her muscles tense up. Okay. Punch her in the gut. She slashes. Come on, give me some health. I didn't get any health from that. Wanted to ask you something. Why did you let Razzle move on us, but not... I have no idea what that said. You tell him. Wow. So sad. We'll just have to see what happens if you die here. Chompets have stopped helping. Just rest. How the hell? Okay, she missed. There we go. Her 1 health bar is gone. Oh crap. That can't be it. Karen stumbles down the hallway, turning left at the end. You're hobbling after her, but the room is pitch black here. The rot of a decaying flesh is nauseating. You can hear the smell. You can hear the small echoes of Karen's footsteps disappearing below, making this room feel enormous. You can't see their eyes, but you can feel them. You're being watched. The staircase in the center winds downwards, spiraling into the abyss. You're getting lightheaded again. Gravity almost gets the best of you a few times as you work your way to the bottom. Your shoes stick to the floor when you reach the bottom. The smell of mildew and something rotten makes you gag. You can barely make out the outlines of the door frames in each direction. You head east, opening the door. How big is this basement? You feel Karen's presence close by. What the fuck is that? Okay, I think that's them. The dead people. Back together again. Drowned and dissected. The Butcher of Hope has returned. Where's Karen? Lost in the abyss. Her rage blinds her. Ravenous, completely ravenous. She will never be able to move on. Bound to this cabin by you, she will never escape. Those that die in the cabin are bound to different rules. Fleeing west did nothing. Victims will always gravitate to this cabin. Always find a way to you. You wretch. You abomination. You horror. Turn on the light and savor your inhumanity. Turn on the light. Turn on the light. Turn on the light. Reap what you have sown? I don't know what that says. Mariah. Anatoly. Gregor. Karen. Cooking companions. No way that's the... What? What kind of ending is that? It said turn on the light. Are you serious? I'm a little mad now. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little mad. Yeah, so I did some research, and it said that the developers are actually looking into making a sequel in the next year. There's other endings? Now I kind of want to see what they would be. Okay, let's see. Okay. But yeah, they are working on a sequel, apparently. Okay, I guess we just have to watch all of these. Oh. Oh, what? If I use the mouse, I can scroll backwards. But I can't scroll forwards. So I think I have to wait. Okay, can you guys remind me? It's been a while. What happened at the end of Doki Doki? I know I played it, but I don't remember what happened. What are we talking about? Voice acting. I really have to watch this whole ending? Oh, shoot. I mean, okay. All of the vegetables, they had like one word that they said. They said their own vegetable name. Like cabbage would say cabbage. At the end, Monica deletes everything, and you just have a classroom with you and herself. And when you delete her, she realizes that everything... Oh, yeah, okay. I remember now. Not gonna lie, for a game that's this short, I am surprised that it was $20. But I'm not exactly mad about it, if you know what I mean. Like, I enjoyed it. And I want to see what the other... endings are for sure. So this game was a Kickstarter. So this is like a super indie game. That's so crazy. But I would really like to skip this. Okay, it's special thanks, so it should be done soon. That was only 2 hours? I don't know how people drag this on. Maybe they do all the endings. Alright, oh, okay, I got an achievement that says not done yet, so we're not done. Oh, okay, we're actually not done. You hear talking upstairs. Thieves? You grab your flaying knife and silently go up the stairs. You'll eat well tonight. What? The four look completely shocked at the sight of you. She doesn't look like she has the courage to speak. We've been lost for a few days. Your cabin is the only hut we've seen out here. Is this just starting over? Am I tripping, or is this the exact same as the beginning? Can we stay here for a few nights? Did you come on your own free will, or were you sent? Okay, I don't remember this. We were technically sent. Anatoly. We came on our own free will. The woman looks confident in her answer. They answered incorrectly. You clear your throat again, coughing profusely. You may stay in my cabin until you're ready to leave. The group looks terrified of you. As they should be. Wasn't that trail steep? Yeah. The group finally returns to normal. It's forced, but they attempt to save face. That walk was brutal, but this cabin is amazing. Full kitchen, running water. It really has everything. Finally, a place I can read a good book in peace. Where did everyone go? What the heck just happened? Rhina, check it out. A cabin? All the way out there? What about that psychopath? We lost him a few kilometers ago. Don't worry. Doesn't look like anyone's home. Hello? Who are these people? Who are these names? Selena says, come on, Rhina. Sun is setting. Let's just take shelter here for the night. You sure that's a good idea? Of course. Front door has a few different ways to lock it. Should keep him at bay if he shows up. Hope there's some snacks in here. Bullock. I guess we don't have a good choice. We'll head back to Zakopan in the morning. Don't worry about it. It's just for one night. You decide to join up with your friends inside. Is this a whole other game? What is going on here? These are all different people. What the hell? Did you lock the door? All set. Could you see him out the window? No, probably went back to town. Is anyone here? Nope. Yelled and stomped around. Nothing. This cabin is abandoned. Let's stay here tonight. What? It's going to be freezing out, so it's either him or us. Let's avoid making a fire. We don't want him to see us in the distance. Fire? There's blankets in the bedroom. We'll be fine. The cabin chills me to the bones. We'll need them. Whenever Bullock gets nervous, he tells a joke to break the tension. Wait a second. Do we think that the vegetables used to be humans? We never figured out what that thing was that Potato did that was bad. Are these people the vegetables? What do you call a snowman's kids? Children. That guy sounds an awful lot like the vegetable that made the jokes. Let's split up and search the cabin. If you find any food for us to eat tonight. I'll take the bedroom. Leave the living room to me. I'll search the kitchen. No need to help me. You sure? Of course. I know exactly where to look first. I got the Zakopan Junior Baker Award, remember? Selena, ha ha ha. Alright, everyone. Let's move out. Help the team by searching for supplies. Your bond with Selena, Oleg, and Bolek is unbreakable. Focus on exploring the cabin. You only get one choice, so choose wisely. Who do you want to help out first? What do you guys think? Selena, Bolek, or Oleg? I'm very confused at what's happening. Okay. Like, is this supposed to be set before? Like, before the last time? Let me help Selena, only if you insist. What area do you want me to search first? Mortar and pestle? It's a cooking tool. You haven't seen one of those? No. Let's go over to Oleg's house sometime. His grandma has one. Sounds good. You search inside the cauldron. Find anything? Just some disgusting slop at the bottom. This cauldron is almost as big and heavy as your coat. Selena, ha ha ha. You're covered for fall and winter now. Saves my family a trip to the Zakopan market. Right? I think we've checked everywhere. You're right, rats. Did you check under the sink? You look underneath the sink, nothing. Feels strangely cold underneath. Nothing. Alright, let's see what Bolek and Oleg found. Rhina? Let's mosey out. Oh my god, I was right. I was right. She said mosey out. Too much paxi, Rhina? You napping? No, just staring at the clouds. Oh yeah? The drowning of Marzana is in a few minutes. Pardon? They're gonna drown some person? Let's burn that witch and throw her in the river. I heard you're the one tasked with the burning. You know how to shoot an arrow that's on fire, Selena? Duh. You can bring the green branch to the village this year, Rhina. I got that witch. Alright, time to get up and get your head out of the clouds. This is weird. Alright, I'll talk to you later, Dustin, if you're heading out. Selena takes you down to the river. Downstream is the witch, Marzana, made of straw and sticks. Her wooden raft won't catch fire easily. You'll have to aim for the body. Selena fires 3 flaming arrows at Marzana's raft, but nothing connects. When you finally catch up to it, the effigy has fallen down into the river. Help me fish this out, Rhina. The weight is surprisingly light. I thought it was bad to touch the effigy after you trying to drown it. What the heck is an effigy? That's just an old superstition, Rhina. Need to burn them down to complete the ritual. Gross. Marzana, swim across the seas. Let all the flowers bloom and make the fields turn green. Whoa, what the hell are you two doing? Helping Marzana back on her feet, Oleg. She's light. Come help us get her back to the others. I'm not touching that. Oleg? Thankfully none of the adults caught you messing with the effigy. But while Oleg was yelling at you, it felt like you were being watched. Across the river you see a strange man pretending to skip stones. His greasy hair shines in the sunlight. Some of the oils are smeared on his vest. He opens his mouth in an awkward smile, his teeth jagged and uneven. Walking around clumsily, he heads in the opposite direction of the festival, right into the forest. You head over to meet with Bolek and Oleg. Selena with a C, cabbage. Oleg O, onion. Okay. Bolek, bread. What about Marzana or whatever? Or that was a witch, I guess. Find anything? Just some old toys in a drawer. Really old toys. Bolek? Found this toy boat under the couch. Let me see that. Grandma made this boat for him. Razel was here. Razel? The one and only. Could he still be alive here? Seeing him again would bring Grandma back from the brink. We have to find him. Agreed. Crew, we need to search this cabin top to bottom. Let's find Razel and bring him back to Zakopan. You've got it, Selena. Bolek, Oleg, come with me. Let's look around outside. Rhina, look around the cabin and try and find any clues. That psychopath could still be outside in the woods. If you hear anyone yell or scream, find us. Okay? Of course. Thanks, we'll be listening for you as well. I'll be fine. Crew, let's move out. Oh, raspberry! Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Okay, they left me to search the cabin. What is that noise? Who's there? Nothing replies back. Sounded like it was coming from the kitchen. You walk over to investigate. Hello? What the hell is in there? Sorry, I don't know how to speak this language. I apologize. I'm sorry, I don't understand what you're saying. A drawing is pushed out of the cabinet. Is that just a door, I guess? Looks like someone used a piece of coal to draw this. Are those bars of a cage? Staring at the door. You take the cage drawing with you. Alright, it's gone. That was weird as hell. I was not expecting that. Selena, Oleg, Bolek? No reply. Rhina, we saw something weird down the hill. Looked like an old fence with bones all over the ground. Could have been animal skulls, but couldn't tell from the distance. Heard some weird whispering before we got back to the front door. Find anything? You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Strange whispers coming out from the kitchen sink. Whispers? Was it a ghost? I'm not sure. Couldn't understand any of the words. Ghost, Bolek attempts to lighten the mood a little bit. Got another of Razel's jokes for you. What do ghosts like pouring over their food? Is it ghost pepper? Gravy. Oh, really? It was probably just the creaking in the cabin. No such thing as ghosts. It seemed pretty real. If you see it again, let me know. That fence outside was absolutely terrifying. We can't let our guard down here. Yeah. Can we not split up anymore? I'm scared of getting separated now. Of course. We're a team, and teams stick together through thick and thin. Rain or shine, feast or famine. You're right, Selena. I just don't want to lose any of you like Razel. That won't happen while we're together. You're a night owl. You can stay guard while we sleep? Of course. Thanks, Bolek. Oleg and I will take the bedroom. You okay with the living room? Yeah. Thank you. Bolek, wake us up if you see or hear anything. Got it. Oleg and Selena head to the bedroom, opening the doors fully behind them. Yeah, that's who we are. So who are we missing? There's a fifth one that we haven't seen. You lay down on the couch and quickly fall asleep. Are we gonna have nightmares? Close your eyes, but cannot stop thinking about the butcher of Zakopan. His third victim probably had it the worst. Stabbed in the stomach like the other two, but this one was different. The body was missing both ears, so investigators concluded it was a copycat to a series of grisly murders from years ago. What kind of person would take someone's ears? The victim's family and neighbors searched the murder scene top to bottom and the alleyway outside. All they could find was a broken window that the butcher used to gain entry. It was a mystery that nobody in Zakopan could solve. So Selena, Oleg, Bolek, and you teamed up to find the killer. Selena was naturally the leader, plotting out vantage points on dusty maps her grandfather had. Bolek brought snacks and what he called emergency rations, which was usually crusty bread from his pocket. Oleg was able to get investigation tips from his grandmother, a former detective, but only after telling her it was to find Razel. Your investigation lasted more than a year, often getting to crime scenes quicker than town investigators. You have a strange dream. You found the body early. So early the blood is still leaving the body. The greasy-haired man makes eye contact with you before wiping the knife on his vest. You look for a way to escape, but you're trapped in the alleyway. He slowly walks towards you, forcing a laugh that comes out in unnatural, staggered segments. As he gets closer, you notice his pupils are absolutely enormous. As he brings his knife up, his face peels apart by the lips screeching in pained agony. You wake up in a cold sweat. Oh, what the fuck was that? That was a weird one. Wake up, everyone. Potato and raspberry are missing. Bullock, it's 3 a.m. I heard something outside. Was it one of those crows? They never shut up. It's him. Huh? Selena? It's him. What's the plan? Selena makes the group secret hand signals. Only whispering is allowed now. Bullock, Oleg. Eyes on the door and windows. If he makes it inside, run out the front doors or downstairs. Downstairs? What if there's less room down here? Then we need to manipulate the lights down there. Find the light bulb pulley, and when he gets close, turn off the lights. He's got that knife, so run for the front door when there's an opening. What if there isn't a working light down there? Our eyes can see better in the dark than him. We can run circles around him while he's blind down there. He doesn't stand a chance. Don't count your chickens before they hatch. Can you outrun him? Of course. Rhina, do you see anything out the window? Oh god, no, don't make me look out the window. The rain hasn't started yet, but you can see storm clouds. Maybe it'll get too muddy for him, unless he's coming through one of the windows. The window's glass is thick. If he tried to break it, everyone would hear it. Whoever built this cabin definitely was here for the long haul. See anything, Rhina? Nothing. While I keep watch, I found this in the bedroom. What the hell is this? I don't know if he doesn't have eyes. He's been looking like that like the whole time. What the hell is this? Did Razel make this? It's hard to have... It had to have been him. When we found the body stuffed in the barrel, that creep saw us and ran. Who would do something like that? A monster. That's right. That was the last time we saw him. What's that noise? Get to the staircase now. As you run to the staircase, you see him standing by the front door. Wipes his eyes with his sleeve, completely drenched from head to foot. He attempts to smile, but looks completely out of character. You slow down your breathing and make it to the staircase. God damn. Oh no. Selena takes out the basement key, locking the door behind you. That should slow him down. Rhina, can you lead? Of course, Selena. Wow, he's determined. Alright, right behind you. You begin your descent. This is getting crazy. Let's play Ghost in the Graveyard tonight. It's too dark out. What if one of the adults catches us? We're faster than them. You game to be the ghost first? It doesn't even make sense. You game to be the ghost first? Why me? Because your eyes can see in the dark best. Perfect ghost. Selena, ha ha ha. I'll hide first. Hey Oleg, yeah? You were slower than Bullock with a stomach full of herring last time. Pick up the pace this time. Trust me, it won't happen again. Nobody trusts you. Everybody laughs. Oh man, you hid behind some equipment at the sawmill. Takes the group 2 hours to find you. By the time Selena yells Ghost in the Graveyard, you've already tagged Bullock and Oleg. You're too fast, Rhina. Nobody sneaks up on me. Nobody. What's going on? Nothing, just remembering something. Bullock and Oleg went ahead. There's no time for this, we gotta go. You snap out of it and begin your descent. Must be searching for the key. What an idiot. He must be furious to be causing that much damage. Oleg, you find a light switch down there? Yes. Get in position, we'll be right down. That locked door is keeping him busy. That door is pretty old though. Did you see the holes in it? He's coming down. Run. Your eyes strain to see further down the staircase. You can't hear him. Rhina? We have someone special to introduce you to. Roselle, come on out. Don't be shy. Rhina won't bite. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Rhina. It's okay. Your cousin is Great Bullock. Just wait, everyone. Give him a little time. He has the world's best puns. He memorized every single one. Grandma told him. Grandma brought me this book. Roselle, this is 500 pages long. Yeah. Everyone laughs, enjoying a nice meal together with Bullock's family. Roselle tells countless pun jokes, Bullock howls with laughter, and the adults shake their heads in agony. His joy is infectious, making Zakopan a better city for everyone, except for one. Rhina, you're slowing down again. Selena, Roselle. What about him? I keep remembering him. I see. He. Crew, let's keep going. You continue downward. Whoa. I see a face down there. There's definitely a face right there. The light isn't working. No time to find a weapon here. Let's keep going down. I see a light further. Down the staircase. What the hell is going on here? Your shoes stick to the floor. You can barely make out the light to the door on the right. East? There's 3 other doors, north, south, and west. Selena tries the door to the north first. Locked. This room is tiny. How are we gonna get around him? Don't be scared. Let's try the doors, see if we can lock it from the inside. So, Bullock is bread. They said that bread did something... No, it was potato. Potato did something bad. But where is potato? We're missing potato. Okay, which one? West, east, or south? I don't know which one to pick. This is crazy. This is pretty crazy. Alright, we going south. That's just so crazy. Locked. Okay, I should have actually just clicked it on my own. What the? Oh, crap! There's a guy with a knife. Leave us alone. You left the knives upstairs. It's 4 against 1. Leave with your life. Ha ha ha. Say hi to Roselle for me. What? Another freaking... This better not be it. Come on. Oh, okay, it's not done. Ooh, okay, we had it right. We knew that the letters were their names. Yeah, was the potato the killer? Potato says they're being held back by their human emotions. They'll need a few months more at the very least. I'm in no rush. Let us leave now. You shut the drawer. I'd like to explore the cabin. See where those whispers are coming from. Can I leave the drawer? You nod. Thank you. Want to come with Raspberry? I'm going nowhere with you. Poor Raspberry. Comedy competitions. Want to be the judge? Ignore them. I found some fascinating stuff using the mouse holes. I need you to explain what the hell this is. I don't know. Were you fattening him up? Or were you scaring the hell out of him while you hesitated? You take the basement drawing with you. I will never forgive you for this. You shut the drawer. It's time. Chompettes, sound off. Never fear, Onion is here. Like my cousin Cornbread says, I'll rise to the occasion. Always merry raspberry. Whoa, what was that? Potato? You have nothing to give me now. Leave me alone. This is the only way to escape, Potato. We need to leave at the same time. I'm not leaving the cabin. Potato, please. Potato, we want to see... No. Cabbage tries whispering, but you can clearly hear every word. They can release us. Just play along and maybe they'll pity us. Yeah? I'm not working with them, but right now, I pity them. Just an old, disgusting, foul-smelling, that's enough. Potato's words cause a regression to stir inside of you. Keeping these intruders around might be entertaining for now. You slide the drawer closed, giving them time to stew on their thoughts. Dang. Okay, Chompettes origin. Wait, what? Wait, what? Stew. This is confusing me. It's not the end? Okay. That's good. I didn't want it to be the end either. How does it make no sense? Alright, it's definitely because you didn't watch the whole thing. It makes perfect sense to me. Alright, let's see. Something. This happened last time, but there was still more, so let's see. You have a strange nightmare. Wake up. I said, wake up. The others are causing you to become weak. We need to get you back to normal. Less talking, less hesitation, especially if someone is trying to become stronger than you. That used to make you upset, right? I'm keeping an eye on you. You asked for how long? At this rate, never. You cough profusely, covering the potato in a fine mist. You're beyond disgusting. So then, are you ready to fight back against the nightmares? Punish the spirits that have made your life a living hell? Perfect. Let us give them no quarter. Close your eyes again and let's begin to traverse the abyss. You relax your muscles, getting ready for what's next. Hoo-wee! Welcome to Nightmare Mode. Oh, this is it! This is Nightmare Mode. So we beat the main story. This is extra. I don't know how much extra it is. If you survive, you will gain some additional insight to the world of cooking companions, as well as unlocking the new game plus in a Chompets only event. This mode is mostly just a joke, so don't take it seriously. From the main menu, if you select new game, you can immediately jump into this mode and many other ones. If you make it to the end, you'll unlock Chompet's Cabin Courses, a Chompet only event free of humans. For the true cooking companions experience, this mode should be played in a pitch black room with headphones? Oh crap. I don't know. Should I? I'm a little nervous now. I'm a little nervous. I don't know if I want to do this. Is this being for real, for real? Alright, let me get my headphones. It's better not scare the crap out of me. I swear to God. Watch it just be a jump scare fest. You guys are also gonna have to let me know when I plug these in. Let me know. Oh hell no. Okay. But let me know if you can still hear the sound once I plug in this cable. Where'd it go? All right, there's that. You probably won't hear anything yet. Oh God. All right, here we go. I don't hear anything yet. Okay, I think I can hear. Ah, that was loud. That was so loud. Alright, let's do this. I'm kinda nervous, I'm not gonna lie. Nightmare mode activated. You wake up in the bathroom again. Oh, hell no. What the fuck? Holy shit. Oh my God. Yeah, I can see how... Run! Run! I saw this originally. Okay, it was Mariah. My God. It's a beautiful day outside. What a fitting end to a horrible nightmare. Someone please tell me how long this nightmare mode is. This is insane. I don't like that. It's like ASMR in my ears. Do you guys still want me to read? Okay, day mystery day 16, 616. Wait, did we just beat it? Hold up. Was that it? Is that it? Now I don't know. Now I'm questioning everything. This is not the actual main menu. What? I just clicked load game and nothing happened. Oh. Oh! Oh shit. That is so loud. Oh my god. Can't get the taste out of my mouth. Oh no. Okay. Wake up. Oh man, this is insane. Okay, we chose correctly. Something has gone horribly wrong. Anatoly picks the shortest stick first, leaving the cabin. What is going on? What the fuck? Mariah throws you to the ground, sinking the knife into your... Burning this hut to the ground. One lung has completely collapsed. Don't talk. Your hearing fades as you lose consciousness. Going to watch you die. Storm cloud lifts off every town. What the hell? We literally were like best friends with her. Mariah embraces her destiny. The lessons of the cabin would break most people, but Mariah uses it to become a stronger person. After burying Anatoly, Gregor and Karen, she worked with the Polish government to eventually return home to Ukraine. In April 1945, Mariah is selected to attend a conference in San Francisco. She's picked over Dmitry to represent Ukraine at the first meeting of the United Nations. Elected to the first committee, she helped create the preamble and chapter 1 of the UN. Years later, Shui go down to form a committee to investigate atypical beings. Using the cabin as a blueprint, countries around the world began to document the numerous abnormalities impacting everything from death rates to food prices. The committee's investigations revealed that many historical events were swayed either directly or indirectly by these atypical beings. Mariah provided expert testimony for many of the trials that took place. The books and notes found in the cabin gave helpful insight for prosecutory efforts around the world. The soundtrack is really good in this game, and I was just sad that it wasn't included. I'll probably get it off YouTube. When she reached 85 years old, Mariah became bedridden due to cancer. Damn, dark. What is going on? Surrounded by loved ones, she tells everyone in the room about the cabin. I miss them. Anatoly, Gregor, Karen. But I can leave this earth happy knowing that I shared their memories with all of you. I'm sure Gregor would be laughing right now. On March 15th, Mariah passed away due to complications. Surrounded by loved ones, her legacy is one of service and warmth. Cities become safe again. Children can explore freely. The world is now a better place from her actions. Is this actually the end now? I'm just like, I'm not even gonna... I don't like your ASMR. There's never an end? Oh no. Wait, why is this? I clicked on load and all of them are blank. There's no music or anything going on right now. Extra. These are just pictures? Oh, these are the freaking things that were like jumping out at me the whole time. I do not want that shit ever again. But I saved my game, so why is it all empty data everywhere? Nightmare mode, Chompette's origins. Oh, wait, we did this. We did this. I thought it said we got something else, like a different mode, no? Yeah, we did this, for sure. Stop! I don't care! Okay, I think we beat the whole game. I think we finally beat the game. Because look. We did the normal thing. We did Nightmare Mode. That was like a few minutes. And then Chompette's Origins is like the backstory on all of the... Oh, the little thingies. So we finally beat it. That was an experience, that's for sure. I feel like I was screaming. Oh my gosh. That was insane. I honestly, I think I liked it. Not I think, like, that was pretty good. Another time for Hypno. There you go. But no, that was pretty crazy. It's still kind of weird that I spent $20 today. Beat it today. Like, it feels like it was really short. It was like $25 and you could have got the soundtrack with it, but one, I didn't know how good the soundtrack was. And two, I'll get it off YouTube and convert it and download it. But yeah, so that was pretty fun. Probably gonna end the stream here. I feel like we were streaming for a long time, but no, I honestly had fun. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Everyone, don't forget to leave a like on the stream if you haven't already, and that's probably gonna be it. Huge shout out as always to the Patreon members. We have Bruce H, Let's Go Gaming, Portal Master Eri, and Graphics by Connor. If you want to know more about how to become a member, all that information will be down in the pinned comment as well as in the video description. So thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.